Hello, booze. And oh my God, it is frigid outside. And guess what national day it happens to be today? Um, it is, I'm gonna pop it up. Are you guys ready? It's National Michigan Day. And guess what? It does not look like this right now. This is what it looks like right now. You can't even see it because we've disappeared off the whole map of the United States. We are no longer here. So we're gone. Isn't that beautiful? You can't even see the Great Lakes. I think they say this is Michigan. This is a satellite image as of yesterday. So, yeah. But happy National Michigan Day. Would you guys like to know some facts about Michigan? I had to look these up because I don't know a whole lot. I've lived here my whole life. It's not that exciting. I know probably everybody right now is feeling a little bit like they're right here with me, right? Like, you guys can join me. It's freaking cold outside, but it is nice and toasty in my house. It is okay in my barn. Like, my horses are okay. They probably wish it was a little bit warmer themselves, but especially my one horse, or actually 2 of my horses are California girls. So they are not appreciating the cold weather at all. But here, did I put your guys' comments up? Yes, I did. Okay. Look at that. I'm doing stuff and I don't even know I'm doing it. But, I do have some notes on Michigan. So, some facts about Michigan for you guys because I wanna educate you, always. And this is a little bit for me. Well, I know some of this. So Michigan, we're surrounded by 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. We have more shoreline than all of the f any of the lower 48 states. The only one that has more is Alaska, and Alaska's not even down here. So, do we really count that? But, yeah, I guess we do. Um, we were first explored by the French. We became a US territory in 1783, and because we were so flush with iron and copper, we became a center of industrial activity. So Lake Michigan separates the upper and the lower peninsulas, which you can't see right now. Right now, we don't even need a bridge, but we do have a bridge, and it's called the Mackinac Bridge, which was built in 1957, and it connects the 2 sides, so it connects our upper and our lowers together, and it spans 26,000 feet across the Straits of Mackinac, and it is the 3rd longest suspension bridge in the world. So we've got that going for us. But that's about all we got going for us right now 'cause, none of us going anywhere. And I'm in the southern part of Michigan. It don't matter. We froze. Sassy, she's down there south too, not very far from me, so she probably frozen just as much as we are. Uh, yeah, it is so cold outside. What is it? Let me look. Last I looked was earlier, and I don't know why feel like temp should just be what the temp is outside. Because if it feels like it's 13 degrees, it's 13 degrees. That's it. That's it. So it says right now, oh, I better turn my volume down because I have a dirty weather app. So it says it's 20 degrees outside, but it feels like 12. So it's 12 degrees outside, y'all, and it ain't probably gonna warm up anytime soon. We have another big weather advisory out, which is gonna be so much fun. It took me I was outside for a long time. I didn't even attempt to plow the driveway 'cause tomorrow's, Martin Luther King Day, so no school. I don't think any of that stuff runs, right? Like, it's a national holiday, so I don't think I'm gonna get any deliveries or anything like that, so we should I don't care. Nobody needs to get down here. I have four-wheel drive. If I gotta get out of here, I can get out of here, and if I can't, well, I guess this is where I die. So, yeah, no trash pickup. Um, nothing's running tomorrow. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. But hey, if we're what better way to yeah, have a freaking day that I don't have to go out anyway, I might as well no. I mean, I could think of other things that I'd rather be doing, but be stuck at home. I could, maybe I'll just go live with you guys because there are some things I have to update you on, true crime wise, because I did get some updates on, I found some interesting videos Tuesday that, Jonathan Gerlach is gonna be he's gonna be in front of the judge on Tuesday, and I need to try to figure that out. So and I don't wanna wait till Tuesday to talk about it. So maybe tomorrow, since not doing anything anyway, since I'm gonna be stuck here under probably, like, I'll probably come on here looking like Jack Nicholson in, The Shining. But, I'll come on. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna pop up your guys's the chat real quick here, and I'm just sitting back. Guys, I am so tired. Like, I had to trudge out to the horse barn and to the cat shed and, yeah, my cat house. Which is it houses cats, by the way, but yeah, I've got their stove going. It's a nice, last I checked, it was 75 out there. So it's actually warmer in the cat shed than it is in my house right now because it's only like 72 in here. So, and Darlene says it's fucking cold outside, 38. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. How are you guys even doing that down there? What do you do in Florida when it gets that cold? I mean, are you guys even prepared for that? Like, do you guys have like, long underwear, like, heated underwear like I'm getting? I'm buying some. I don't know, I still haven't found them yet on Amazon, but I'm looking. And Clip says, and hello, Clips, hello, Darlene. Um, and Clip says it's in the you're talking the panhandle of Florida? Oh my god. I guys, that kinda blows my mind a little bit, but, yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't have any climate change or anything like that going on, right? This is just normal. Yeah, see, no luck would be better than than the luck I got. I don't know. I tell you what, this winter hasn't let up really since what, end of October? I think it got cold and then it just hasn't stopped. I love Michigan, but god, I am so looking forward to Louisiana in February, but I'm starting to get really I'm starting to get terrified, guys. I'm gonna get down there and it's gonna be like 30. Let's pray for good weather. Let's send out the good juju weather, whatever we gotta do so that Toombs can have at least a couple days of a warm vacation. It doesn't have to be hey, to me, a Michigan girl, I live in the frozen tundra, 55, 60. I could be in a bikini. So, that I'm not asking for 80s, not asking for I just 50 to 60 degrees, so just so that maybe I can wear some flip-flops. All I'm asking. Not too much, right? Yeah, clips. Look at this. Look, that's what I'm living in right now. It's awful. And how did this one I don't know how that got up 2 hosts. I don't ever even have anybody on here really, so I don't know where that came okay, here we go. I'm gonna sidetrack tonight. And Darlene says, "Thank God" yeah, I feel bad for those kitties out there and stuff that right? Like, this is not normal weather. If you guys are getting cold, just think of them down there. It breaks my heart. Oh. And Erica says it's 30 is it Mississippi? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. Here I am complaining, I mean, I'm kinda used to this, like, this is what I expect, like, I'm prepared. I have ice melt, I have a flamethrower well, I don't, but I could easily make one if it gets really bad. So, and I have a tractor that works. It's filled up on diesel, I made sure it's all filled up. She's ready to go when I do decide I'm gonna plow my driveway, and that probably won't be until I don't know, till those underwear come in the mail. And Darlene says, "Put them in the dryer with dryer sheets and have that lavender scent, so hopefully they relax." Oh, I love lavender. I have plug-in lavender plugins. Keeps the kitties, And, yeah, I've got some good ghost stories for you tonight, guys. I'm gonna leave all that's why I said if you guys, we want some updates on the creepy cemetery dude, they have some leaked footage, which I'm a little, ugh, it's on our Discord, so if you guys are not in our Discord, get in there. But, I like her. I think she's a lawyer, and she's covering the Luigi, what's his name? I'm not even following that one, but, she's done some Karen Reed stuff as well, but she, uh, made a short with the video with some of the leaked, footage from the Pennsylvania State Police, and guys, I've seen some stuff, and it made my skin crawl, and I've seen some stuff. I've seen stuff. I ain't ever seen that. So, I don't know if I wanna show it, but I it's in the Discord. Somebody linked it. Who put it in there? Somebody linked it in there. I can't remember which one of you guys did. Put a hand up if you're the one that did it, because I can't remember right offhand which one of you shared it, but I went and checked it out, and I was just like it took me a few minutes, and then I just kept watching it. I'm like, "I can't." You guys, it's not like it's worse than what we thought. Like, I kept envisioning, like, I just I don't know. I was envisioning, like, a catacombs situation. Oh, hell no. This is, like, 100 times worse. This dude does bad, 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 bad. So, I think I wanna talk about it tomorrow. So we'll see what shakes loose. I'm gonna be snowed in anyway. Might as well do something. As long as I don't lose internet, I think we'll be, probably be good to go if you guys want to. Erica, yeah, you guys probably don't have a whole lot of insulation on your houses, right? Like, I mean, I live in a log cabin, like a serious log cabin. It's just the logs, but they're like logs, right? Like a company out of Tennessee built this place, like, and it doesn't need insulation apparently. So, and it stays pretty nice and toasty in here. And hello, hello, Erica. I see equals here. Hello, equal. Always in here spreading the love. And it's a bungalow. Well, yeah. What do you guys see? Florida. I always see when I've went to Florida, those houses didn't seem like their walls were very thick. Like they're like beach bungalows, right? Like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I would send you some extra clothing, but I'm wearing it all right now. Like, I'm going old school tonight, like, I have a t-shirt with a long sleeve shirt underneath it. I look like yeah, right out of the '90s with my long sleeve and my t-shirt, so but I don't care because 'cause I'm nice and toasty under here. And Darlie says she feels like she has to really feel like you're in Michigan, though, you walk outside, you have to feel like the gelatin in your eyeballs has frozen, because that's what mine did when I went outside. Girls, I put the Vaseline all all over my face. I don't even care what the hell I looked like when I went outside. It was cold. I didn't care. I am not gonna be all freakish looking. I'm taking care of my skin. You gotta do that. So remember, if you're going outside in this cold weather, Vaseline up, petroleum jelly, whatever you wanna call it. Uh, do it. Your skin will thank you for it later. Oh gosh, everybody, it's cold. It's cold. Well, let me warm you guys up tonight with some ghost stories. So, um, let's see. Clips. We don't turn the heat on. We just have to suck it up. Clips, please turn the heat on. You can't, I can't suck it up. When it gets cold, like, even in the summertime, when it dips down, like, I get the little portable heater out and I crank it up just to get I don't like the cold in the I just don't like that feeling. Sassy. Sass, I hope you're staying warm down there too. Darlene, no. My horses are Michigan horses. It's actually better for I don't show them or anything or take them anywhere. It's actually I feel anyway, people may argue with me. I think it's better to leave blankets off at least until they get a nice thick coat, because you blanket them, then their hair doesn't grow as thick. Usually, you blanket them, like, if you're gonna show them so that they don't get that big, thick, woolly coat, which is a lot to get off come springtime, but mine, especially my one, she's a Morgan Mustang cross. Her father was, a BLM stallion out of California, so he was, like, one of those loose Mustangs, like, running the range, like Spirit, because she's a buckskin, so that was her daddy. So her I swear, it's like she looks like a woolly mammoth out there, like, you could barely see where her eyes are because the hair on her face is so thick. She is snug as a bug in the rug underneath all her own hair. As long as they have a whole half of the barn that they come in, it's all sealed up, like, we made sure that was one of the big jobs this summer, to make sure all the holes were sealed up. And because it had some holes in it, it hadn't been taken care of very well for a few years, so those all got sealed up, and it's so nice in there right now. It smells like fresh hay and horse poop in there because yeah, they come in, they poop. Horses just poop everywhere, guys. But I think it smells good, so but yeah, and then, Karen Marcus is out there with her little chicken friends. Yeah, as long as they're out of the elements and they have a place to come in where they're not getting dry or not getting wet, they're good. So and they're all pretty happy out there right now, and, the I tell you what, they'll eat they eat 24/7, these horses do, right? And hello, Ernie, and, um I have their bale is, like, right outside of where they go into the barn so that because I still feel bad for them. Like, I don't want them standing out in, like, in the way back or something with their bale of hay. So, I keep it close up to the barn. That way too, I can keep an eyeball on them, right? And it's out there, snow's coming down. It's a friggin' blizzard out there, right? Guess where they are? They're not in the barn. They're out there just, like, eating away, like, not a care in the world, they don't care it's cold, and then they'll stop eating for a little bit, and then they'll come inside, so, and Clip says, "Alaska isn't part of the lower 48, so you're good." Yeah, we don't count them, right? Yeah, nobody's coming here for it. That's where, um yeah, I'm not worried. They can come for me. They got a long way to go before they get here to Michigan anyway, they gotta cross all the way across Canada. I'm not worried, especially right now, they'll never get here. Um, God, that picture of Michigan right now is making me cold. Here, let me put this one back up, though. That looks prettier. Yeah, that's better. I like how they make Detroit look all nice. Yeah, Charlie says, "Be quieter, they'll steal my copper. They'll never get my copper." Sassy says, "Michigan has more shoreline, but all the fun is down at the bottom of the lake." Yeah, that's where we live, at the bottom of the lake. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Sleeping with the fishes. No. Yeah. I like being down here in the South, but, I don't we're not any warmer this year than oh, Sassy's 1 degree colder than me. It's because 'cause I'm here. I'm warming it up. No, I'm cold. Cold and heartless. Don't tell anybody any different either, guys. And Erin says, "No school and my kid is sick." Oh, I called her in anyway because I forgot it was Martin Luther King Day. I was trying to remind my son that one school he went to, they didn't get Martin Luther King Day off. And he's like, "Were they racist?" And I'm like, "I think they were." Because yeah, and guess what, Ernie? It was in Colorado. It was at the prairie side of Colorado, but still. I guess they have it off now though, but they didn't when he went to school there, and that was, like, 5 years ago? Yeah, like, 5 years ago, but they did not get it off. So, yeah, no trash. Mine's on Tuesdays anyway, so I don't know if mine's gonna be a day late, but it'll be out there on Tuesdays, so if I can get it to the the driveway. Um, and Darlene says, "To hell with that, my body don't do cold at all." Yeah, uh, it's I lost all my insulation, right? Like, I told you guys about how hard I was working all summer to, like, get back into shape and, um, do better. Kinda wishing I had a little bit more of that insulation left on my butt, cause sitting up there on that tractor, right? That's what I realized. I was like, "Holy crap, I don't think my butt got this cold last year," right? And no, it didn't because I had more adipose tissue on there than I yeah. Oh my god, I'm way behind in the chat here, guys. Oh, yeah. Hot chocolate and Baileys. I'm gonna have some of that after the stream, but, I don't wanna make Ernie too happy because she thinks I'm drunk all the time when I'm up here, but, uh, it's not a big difference between drunk Tooms and hopped up on sugar and caffeine Tooms. It's pretty much the same thing. And I crash about as hard, like, I just fall asleep, right? And that's what I sleep in, Ernie, so, yeah, that's I complain about, like I'm like, "It's so cold in here," and my kid's like, "Mom," like, I wear yoga pants, but and then I was like, "Screw it." I just put on long sleeves so I didn't have to crank up the heat anymore. The only time yep, clips. I did that because I went to school in Texas, and I don't know what it was, even when it was cold outside, people were wearing fricking flip-flops, and it takes I won't go out in the snow with them on anymore, but man, I do wear them around the house still. So, yeah, Texas rubbed off on me. Um, I'm oh, hello, Angie. Hey, Stones and everyone. It's cold and wet here. 35, no, 34, no snow. At least you got no snow, but oh God. Guys, I am so sorry. It's freezing. And Mia's home. Did you get out of Indiana in time before all of it? Oh my gosh. I think they're getting it too. I think Indianapolis is under the same think they're under the same winter storm advisory that yeah, that guy, Mangione. Is it Mangione or Mangione? My Italian, I'm not it's not my forte, like just about every other language, not basically, I can do English, and most of the time, I don't even get that right. Um, Mia, I can't even get out to go to Culver's, like, I have one, and I can't even get if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Um, yeah. Ernie wants to know, is there leftovers? God, yeah, because I could go for a Culver's shrimp dinner. Sounds so good right now. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I will get out. Where in Discord under anything in particular? I have a in the Discord, I have a channel set up for both Karen Reed because I think I know there's a lot of us that are still following like the civil case because there's some updates on that too. This lady that who posted that in the Discord? I know it's one of you guys in here. So, just throw your hand up, unless you don't want to. Was it Angie? I think it was you. Yeah, that the cops is she a police officer? I thought she was a lawyer or something because she knows her like, I like her, and I subscribe to her. I really like her. Yeah, she was talking about, the the changes in, so she was I guess she's doing Luigi Mangione. If I'm saying that wrong, please don't come for me, Italians. I know you have a space laser. Please don't hurt me. I love you. My son is a quarter Italian, so please don't hurt me. Um, what's that, Angie? I think it was you that posted it in there. Yeah. I forget, guys. I forget what I post in there, but yeah, I watched that and my brain, I was like, "Ugh." And even she's like, "I usually don't post this stuff," and she's like, "I might take it down," and I'm like, "Please don't take it down." So I did a screen record of it. Probably shouldn't have done that either, but I'd rather not play it on the channel, but I might change. I'm gonna think about it, and we'll see. We'll see what I think. Um, but she makes a comment at the end of the video, like, she's like, "If you believe in the paranormal," and I'm like, "I do." And how many times I've said, "Hey, guys, this dude is gonna be I don't know how he's gonna sleep, even when he goes to jail, which I hope he goes for a very, very long time. Because when you see this stuff mm-mm, he didn't just start doing this. He didn't just start this. Like, I really wanna talk about him tomorrow because I wanna do ghost stuff. I don't wanna talk about these freaks all the time. Who knew? Who knew talk about starting grave robbery, right? That Frankie, they're all gonna start coming out of the woodwork like cockroaches. Mia says, "So cold on the top of that mountain I crossed in some snow." Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad you're home where it's hopefully a little warmer, Mia. Are you in Diet, Nebraska? I wanna go to Diet, Nebraska so bad now. And Darlene says that stuff doesn't bother me, but it might be from Jeff. Um, I don't know, Darlene. I've seen some stuff, girl, and it's a little ugh, it's it's a little all I can see is, like, if that was my family's remains, and that's what really it really got to me is that, and Clip says, "We have a ton of insulation, we have to keep the cold in and the hot out." Okay. Well, I'm glad some of you guys have insulation and everything else. Clip says, "Yeah, we don't F around like that." Stay warm, guys. Oh my god. The snots are frozen. Ugh, Blistex. I've just put that Vaseline all over. Like, before I put my gloves on, I put it on my hands too. Like, that was something my grandma told me how to do, so yeah. And I'm getting a little bit of a sore throat, so I apologize, but maybe it'll sound a little sexy. I don't know. Probably perfect for ghost story night, right? And Mia says, "I grew up in concrete block Florida houses, cool in summer and warm in winter." My grandparents had a concrete block house up here in Michigan, and it did stay pretty darn warm, but my grandpa also they had a wood burning stove, and I swear to God that thing glowed red. Like, one log would burn he'd be shoving another one in there because they were from Southern Missouri. My grandpa did not like it cold either, which I don't know why they were up here. Well, good thing they were up here because I probably wouldn't have been born. Um, and if I was, I wouldn't be as cool as I am now, but oh, Keith's working hand lotion is a must-have, no relation to oh, how do you know, though? Maybe aren't they all related? All the Irish. Just kidding, kidding, kidding. I'm not picking on the Irish, just a little bit. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go down, and I hope I didn't miss anybody. I think I said hello to everybody. You better plug those rat holes up. Plug 'em. Gotta stay warm, Erica, don't get cold. Mia says Detroit wasn't bad. Did did you walk around? No, it's cleaned up, like, the downtown at least is a lot better than it used to be, but man, there's still there's a lotta sketchy areas, right? No, thank God, Angie, I do not live near Muskegon. I'm far south, but I used to. I used to live right up there for several years, and I am so glad I do not anymore. That was where I got into so much trouble. Um, yeah, a lot of trouble, but I mean, good white girl trouble. Like, yeah, I wasn't running with gangs or anything like that, but jeez, I tell you what, some of the stuff, and I lived for like about 6 months. I lived with one of my friends in this apartment. My mom told me I had to move. It was bad. It was really bad. Um, all right, so I'm gonna go down. Yeah, it's a good argument for having a big stays warmer. Oh, I kinda miss it though. I had to take a hot shower, and I still kinda feel like my hands still are and I had big insulated gloves on, right? So I'm sorry, guys, my nails look horrible 'cause, I didn't have time to do them because I was out trudging through the snow, but, I'll try to make them pretty again for you guys. Oh, I miss flip-flops. I can't wait. And that's all I wanna do. I wanna be able to wear my flip-flops down in New Orleans, but I swear to God. You go, Miss America. She's badass. She's like, "I'm gonna poop right here in front of Culver's." Oh, yeah, we used to go camping at Christmas time up in Washington State, and, yeah, we had sleepy individual sleeping bags, and oh my gosh, and I'm a restless sleeper, and, like, I'd wake up in the same position I was in. Maybe I should just get a sleeping bag. Maybe that would help with my anxiety too, keep me from flopping around. Cause the kitten likes to sleep on top of me, so when I roll over, she jumps off, and I think she'd sleep a lot better too. Ooh, you tell me, I need to know. Coming to see, we gotta do some updates. Yep. I did it, guilty. Her too. I really like her. She is so thank you, Angie, for sharing her because she's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna get down so that we can start. Um, I wanna share some I'm gonna take Michigan off. I'm gonna take Michigan off the map up here, and I've got a couple ghost stories. I got a couple ghost videos wait, I got a video, and I've got 2 ghost one's a ghost photo, one I'm not even sure what this guy's trying to show us, but I think he's just trying to show us how creepy the place he is that works. I agree with him. Um, and, can you do stills? It's gruesome. Oh, I could, and I will put a spoiler, uh, on I can do, like, my little warning label, which I didn't download to put on here because 'cause we're just doing ghost stories tonight. But before I show it, yeah, and I'll make sure tell Stevie to put his earmuffs on so he doesn't get too scared. I know, I'm just teasing Stevie, guys. I just pick on him because he's my little brother, so pageant soft serve. Oh, yeah, I miss, I mean, I like having our pellet stoves, but I love the smell of it. It's so good. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm with you there on the 3 toes, Mia. Yeah, I like that too, but it totally creepo B out, but yeah. And right now I've got big warm wool socks on, so yeah. Um, okay. Am I getting down to the bottom yet? I hear you guys says volcano sounds good right now. God, anything worm. I'm sorry I complained about the humidity this summer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is what I get, right? Um, oh, to swim in like I did not get the hot tub set up, so, yeah, I've got nowhere to thaw out except my shower, and it's not the same, so I've really gotta get that. But there's been no like, I keep thinking like, "Hey, the next break in the weather, like, when it warms up enough, I'm gonna get that sucker set up," but it hasn't warmed up because this woman wants to get in her hot tub, and I'm like, "Why have it if I can't get in it?" 'Cause my favorite thing to do is, like, when it's, like, snowing, is to sit there with a glass of wine in the hot tub and just have it cooking me. I love it. Alright. Alright, here we go. I do have a heated mattress pad, and I love it. Uh, I had a weighted blanket, but it made me feel like I was having, sleep paralysis, so I had I had to. The hurt from the videos here, I will here, hang on, guys. Give me a second. I did just subscribe to her, and I did just learn how to do this. So, oh crap. Let me look at my subscriptions. Hang on, hang on. Ah, crap. Nah, I can't find it. It's easier to find on my phone than it is. Oh, I will. I'll link it in. Here, I think I can do it on my phone a lot faster. Let me do that for you guys. She is really I only got through a couple of her, videos, but when I noticed that she did some Karen Reed content, I was all about that. So, let's see here, let me go back, subscriptions, her name, share, copy link. I'm getting better at this, guys, but I'm still not that fast. So, yeah. Oop. Oh, it's not gonna let me open my own video? It's not gonna let me. Alright, guys. I'll try. I'll post it in the, I don't know why it's not letting me do that. It's in the Discord. I will post it in the community section for you guys, so you can go check her out. If Angie, if you know her name, I didn't catch it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm very forgetful, so and hello, Tiff. Um, alright. Yeah, he need Stevie does just need earmuffs for that. He needs needs blinders too, like some blindfold because oh, no, Tiff, don't. We have a tiny little, you wanna see my tricks? Put it away, Tiff. This is a family show. I'm not doing that stuff up here. Alright, guys. I feel like I'm gonna probably put some of you guys to sleep if I don't. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know why it's not letting me pull up my own stream on my own. That's so weird. Um, dang. That's weird. It's never let me not watch my own from my phone because that's how I shared links the other night. So, st if I have to think too hard, it's just not, because I have way too many subscriptions to find her. Um, alright, let me try one more time, guys. I hate telling you something and then not being able to share it. So hang on. Uh, I don't see her on here. Oh, good lord. You think I could Oh, there she is. Alright, here we go. Uh, more Oh, come on. Why is it being stupid tonight? Or am I just being stupid? I think I'm being stupid. Alright, here we go. Alright. Copy. Alright. You guys are gonna be so impressed with me right now. That's if this works, because it might not let me open my own channel again. Alright. Alright. Did it work? It looks like it worked. Well, I can do it now, it just takes me, like, 20 minutes, so and look, Clips gets it right there, but that's the link, so but I warn you guys, be prepared when you look at it, because it's not Hollywood props, like, it's the real thing. And there goes my asthma. Alright, are you guys ready for some ghost stories? Because I am. I want to forget about these weird, freaky people. I have been saving a ton of these off of Reddit, and you guys know how I love Reddit. I love it and I hate it all at the same time. but I love it because they have such some of these encounters people have, I get really upset with some of these people, like, the people that are kinda being a little sketchy, right? Like, the ones that want to they're just posting weird stuff just to be stupid, right? And to mess with those of us that are believers. And I get it, it's funny, okay. But, uh, yeah, sometimes it's just like, "Okay, guys, enough is enough." Um, Here, I'll post that up there too while I'm thinking about it. So and I have finally figured out how to actually pull up the post and just so I don't even have to look at the idiots, I can just get rid of those. So now I'm so much happier. I still have to read them, but it's not so bad. But just so you guys know, it's not my grammar. It is, their grammar because 'cause I'm gonna read it word for word. And this is a photo, and what I did, I just downloaded the photo so that you guys could see it bigger and better, and then I'm just gonna read off of Reddit. I would post the Reddit up here, but then I can't read it, so because I only have got the 1 screen right now. Eventually, I think I'm gonna get 2 set up here, so I can read stuff to you guys, and then you guys can look at it too. But the story behind this is, I took this photo on a PS Vita in 2017. I've been wondering what's beside me ever since. And that's it. That's the only context that she put in here. So, uh, I'm looking I think it would be to her left, but if we're looking right at it, it's to my right. So she right here. And I don't know. I was gonna post it. Let me take the chat off just for a second, and then I'll pop you guys right back up here. But it does kinda look like something's sitting next to her. I don't a PS Vita, I'm gonna assume that's like a PlayStation. Is it like their, what is it? What is it? The virtual whatever that stuff is. I should have asked my kid before I got on here. Um, but yeah, it does I was kinda thinking, is it a shadow of, like, some sort of, uh I don't know. It looks a little too perfect. I'm kinda like, Darlene says BS, and Mia says unfolded laundry. I don't know. I wondered if there was somebody sitting there next to her and somehow this is just like maybe they moved real fast or something. I don't know what a PlayStation Vita is. Maybe I should look that up real quick. Maybe, is it I'm wondering if it's like, let's see, because that might help us out too. PlayStation Vita. It's a video game console. Oh, sort of like the Nintendo Switch. So and then I'm assuming she's taking the photo into a mirror. So, yeah. So it is like a little handheld game system. If you guys know what a Nintendo Switch is, it's kinda like that. Um, it kinda looks like there's a skeleton sitting next to her. Uh, like, the arms are like well, that's what it looks like, I'm not saying that's what it is. But, like, the arms are kinda doing a dab almost, but, uh, yeah. But it doesn't like, the whole photo looks real shady though, right? Like, not shady in a bad way, like, suspicious, but like, it's all blurred in the same way, like, even she's a little blurred, so that makes me think that is there something sitting next to her, right? Like, that just got skewed. So, um, let me see what you guys and Darlene says, "Doesn't feel like anything." And Erica says double exposure, layered. That's what I'm kinda like, some sort of double exposure. It's kinda what I'm pardon me. That's kinda what I was thinking too, copy paste sort of thing. And what is the vertical white line in the corner? I think that is part of the room. I'm not sure. I don't think that's paranormal, Tiff, but, I think it's just, like, something there in the room, I'm not sure. It looks like it's part of the wall, but the little thingy, whatever this golem is sitting in front of it, uh, it doesn't seem to be part of it. Maybe it's a I don't know. There's no doesn't explain anything, like, did you I would have given a little bit more, maybe a little bit of something else. So, I'm gonna read to you guys what since I kinda read some of yours, white Buddha bust in the bed. It kinda does it kinda look like a little Buddha? See, it looks like it's even got damn legs on it too, so that's why, Darlene says looks like molding. Yeah, yeah, like some sort of trim, like on the in the corner of the wall. And I don't think that's part of the walls. The thing sitting supposedly sitting next to her, yeah, I don't think that is part of the wall. I don't know what that is, like, in the corner there. But let me read what other people let me get a little drink of my sugar and caffeine tea. Let's look what other people said. One person says, "Blurred, scrunched up bedding." Woo! I'm gonna be coughing tonight, guys. I'm apologizing. Blurred, scrunched up bedding, and then another person asked, "Did you zoom? That's kinda creepy. Doesn't look edited at all. I'm sure it's just digital noise, but it came out pretty freaky." And the person says, "Yep, I zoomed in." Wish she would have given more context to the story, right? But, and the the next person says, "It looks like it's trying to wave." And another person says, "It's bunched up duvet and pillows." And another one says, "Looks like a crypt keeper mid-wave. I know it's just messy blankets, but they caught kinda neat, whatever you'd call that type of picture." Um, and this some guy named Dingus Maximus Prime, I like that name. As a former child that used to climb out of my bedroom window at night, I have experienced bunching up of blankets and pillows to form convincing body shape. It's actually pretty hard to fake a realistic lying down person, but more importantly, if we are claiming the head and shoulder profile above the bed is also blanket, it's not. Without a frame, blanket can't support its own weight like that. So, yeah, there's that. So, I don't agree, like, that's not blankets sitting there next to her. Like, yeah, there's a pillow to the right, right? And then she's got a bunch of crap on her bed, but I think it might just be distortion of some nature, but yeah, like, maybe she moved a little too fast. Sassy is focused on that corner trim or whatever. Guys, stop looking at the trim, look at the ghost. I love you guys. Yeah, and some old houses do have corner trims. Our old farmhouse did, but that was just to cover the cracks. So, yeah, and yeah, I'm with Sassy. I think it's distorted. Yeah, and Darlene, right? Yeah, I've seen it break up sections in the wall. I've seen it cover holes in the wall. And hello, TF. Everybody say hello to TF. Okay, you guys already are. Never mind. I don't have to tell you guys to say hello to people. Um, and Tiff says I wouldn't be sitting calmly taking a picture. I don't know. No, I wouldn't either. I'd at least be jumping up there, but yeah. Or is this one of those things like she was like, took a picture and didn't realize it until after the fact, so but are we all agreed that this one probably is not a ghost? I mean, it looks creepy as hell, but I think this is maybe just some I wish the person gave a little bit more backstory, like, Did she feel something touching her leg? Because it looks like it's getting ready to reach out and get real personal with her. I mean, it is on her bed. I think that's a girl. It's got leggings on. It doesn't mean anything. But I just think it's some, yeah, I think it's just some now Sassy's like, "I think it's a ghost." Sassy. Alright, guys. So ghost or not? Thumbs up for ghost. I don't know. Can we do a thumbs down? Is yay or nay, guys? It just says, "Turn it sideways, looks like, a light gray robe and blankets." I'm looking at it from side to side. Hmm. I mean, it almost looks see, I wish I could zoom in on these more. When I looked at it on my phone, and when I'm looking at it right now, I can see whatever that trim pieces or whatever we wanna call it on that wall corner, um, I can see that through whatever that is. So that makes me think, yeah, okay, if it's a ghost, okay, but it also could be distortion too, and you could still see it. So, alright. And it's looking at her too. It's reaching for her. It's trying to touch her leg, I think. Alright, we got 1 vote for yay. Angie says nay. Equal is whatever Darlene says. Um, and what was by my granddaughter's room was real, and damn, Darlene, I need to download that. Oh, I would do it now, but you know what? Everything would come crashing down because you just saw me trying to post a link, but next Sunday, and then we'll have you on. Wanna do it next Sunday? Let's try that because that would be fun. Because that one even made me like, I watched it. I don't think that's just like, I don't think that's just the camera doing that. You have to take a screenshot, then turn it sideways perspective. So I'm just gonna turn my I can't turn my head quite that way. And Darlene says, "No, no ghost." I think it's a distortion, but I if I had a backstory, that would help a lot. Like, if she says I felt like something touching my leg I'd be like, "Mm, maybe, maybe. Could be a ghost." Alright. Are you guys ready for the next story? I'm not gonna give you guys all the goodies right at the beginning here, so that I just gave you a good one. I thought it's still good, right? Um, and the next one, I feel like I probably you know what? Is it gonna weird you guys out if I take a little hit off of my albuterol? Here, I can shut my camera off just for a second. Alright, I can breathe now. That might help me stop coughing here. And I'll take her off. We'll look at I'm gonna remove her. Boop. And the disturbing experience. Okay, this one was pretty good. I just kinda skimmed through it, so hopefully they don't have anything that I did not notice. Alright, I'm gonna put your guys' comments back up here now that the photo's off, and I will download it. Darlene, I'll download that one. Well, I think I already downloaded it. I don't know if it's on my phone, though. If we have a little time I know you guys like to keep me I think you guys have a bet going or something, right? Like, how long can we keep Tombstones occupied for on a stream? You guys can keep me occupied for a while tonight, because, like I said, I don't got nothing going on tomorrow now, so you guys can keep me probably preoccupied. If I get through all these stories oh my goodness, my ear is being pinched inside my headphones. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. I was starting to lose circulation in my ear, and I didn't want it to fall off. If we get towards the end after all these stories, Darlene, I'll pop it up here because I think I did download it to my phone because you DM'd it to me, and I know I have it. Um Let's see. And it has no feeling of energy. I don't know, it gave me a creepy energy. It's like, even sometimes some of even, like, the best fake stuff is really can give you a chill, right? Like, that's why I don't like horror movies all that much, like some horror movies, but, uh, when they're scarier than what, like, I've seen in reality, those are the ones I don't like. Erica says, "I'd like to believe, yeah, but don't believe it." And it's okay, guys, we can disagree. We can disagree, right? That's why we're cool in here. It looks like a Janet Hill painting. Oh, I don't know Janet Hill. Now I'm gonna have to look her up. I'm gonna star that, so if I can go look. Um, do it. I have been sucking on mine like it's going out of style. Darlene, what are you doing? Alright, I don't think I put enough, lip balm on before I went out tonight, when I went outside earlier. So, alright. Alright, I'm gonna pop up. Got your guys' comments. Okay. This one is in the paranormal encounters subreddit, and it's titled "A Disturbing Experience After Visiting a Graveyard and the Fear That Followed." A friend of mine and I decided to explore a tourist spot in our local area. While we were there, I thought of visiting my mother's grave, which is located in a Catholic cemetery. I have visited her grave many times before, often alone, and I have never felt afraid or uncomfortable during these visits. However, on this particular day, I felt that something was not right. I had a strange feeling that the day itself was not good. Even though I had this feeling, I still decided to go to the cemetery. I prayed at my mother's grave, and I did not face any problems there. While returning, my friend and I decided to visit another graveyard located on top of a hill nearby. Usually, that place is very quiet and almost empty, and I had never seen anyone there before. Out of curiosity, I decided to go there and look around. As soon as I entered the graveyard, I felt a strong sense of discomfort. My subconscious mind kept telling me that something was wrong. When I saw two particular graves inside the cemetery, I suddenly felt chills throughout my body. The feeling was so intense that I immediately turned my bike around and left the place without going any further. After that day, I began to feel unusually heavy, both mentally and physically. Not long after, I met with a major car accident. Since then, I have also been involved in other minor accidents, which made me feel even more unsettled. Because of these experiences, I consulted a Hindu pujari whom I trust. She told me that some kind of negative energy was following me. I did not fully believe her, so I later went to a Muslim, oh, I hope I say this right, imam, to seek his opinion. He also told me something similar, which increased my fear and confusion. Since then, I have been having continuous bad dreams. In many of these dreams, I see myself dying. Recently, I had a dream in which something entered my house and my cats became possessed. In the same dream, my family members were praying, but they also became possessed. And eventually, all of us died. On the same night, I had another dream in which my late mother took me to a Buddhist monk. In that dream, I also saw someone being killed in a road accident. After experiencing these dreams, my fear and my anxiety increased further, and I have been struggling to understand what is happening to me. Also, I had visited my mom's cemetery lately, and since then, wait, not sure what they're trying to say here. Also, I had visited my mom's cemetery last year. Since then, I am facing this situation. I don't quite understand what they're trying to say there. But um that one's pretty uh That was pretty scary. I So what are you guys thinking? Attachments or I'm wondering let's see. I'm gonna go. Hello, Laura. You're just in time for one of the creepiest ones, I think. I think this is the creepiest one I'm gonna read. No, no, I've got a couple other ones. Never mind. I keep forgetting. Tomb sent you a thing from TT on an abandoned graveyard here in Florida. Uh, we need to start watching our abandoned cemeteries a little bit more closely. I'm gonna talk about just a little bit at the end, attachments. And hello, C. Guys are all great. Oh, did you guys get to hear that part? The creepy I don't, uh, I I don't kn you guys know how I love cemeteries. Do I have a I he the person they got a very creepy feeling walking into the cemetery that I so that to me says, yeah, there's something that just didn't want them there, and we've talked about the cemetery guardians, correct? And maybe something didn't want them to be there at that time. So, do I think all these experiences are related to that? I don't know. What are you guys thinking about it? I I think we can make ourselves. I think we can we talked when AJ came on, believe it was the first time she came on, we talked about how we can haunt ourselves, right? Like, we start believing in these things so much that we can start manifesting our own poltergeists and our own bad luck because we start thinking, "Well, shoot, all these this bad stuff happened as soon as I went to that cemetery," right? So it must be something from that cemetery. I do believe in attachments to a degree. I don't think they can stay with you that long. But then again, I've not experienced one that stayed with me. I've felt like things have followed me home briefly, but usually they're gone pretty almost, pretty quickly. But then also again, I do use protective measures as well to make sure I don't bring things home anymore. So, this is one thing, like, that's why I wanted AJ to come on so that when for those of you who want to do cemetery explorations like I do, y be careful. Like, I don't like, you can still go to them, you can go visit your family members. You don't, have to do these things all the time, right? But take precautions. Yeah, just like this, like, just what C just said. C's smart, she knows. Just be on the safe side, take some precautions, not just from the dead either. I'm gonna beat this one to I'm just gonna keep beating this one because, protect yourselves from the living and the dead. So, if you're going to cemeteries, if you're gonna go around and do photography or videos or clean headstones, do any sort of preservation work, if you're going alone, which I don't recommend. I know I do it. But I also don't go alone to, like, some of the out of the way places, right? Like, I will take somebody with me. A lot of times, my son is with me. He'll be in the car playing on his phone, but he's there, so, like, if something did he could honk the horn or he could call 911, right? Like, I feel a little safer in that situation, but, yeah, if you have a friend who likes to do the same things that you like to do. It used to be my mom and I would do these things together. And but make sure you have something to protect yourself with. Um, be careful going out to the little ones that are out, like these little abandoned ones, because you never know if you could walk up on some kind of creeper who's doing something he shouldn't be doing out there. As we've learned recently, right? There's people out there doing some bad things. So Yeah, I would be more afraid of the living than and I would be more afraid of somebody living following me home from a cemetery than, a spirit following me home from a cemetery. But still take precautions, like your spiritual precautions. But I do think you can get into a mindset, like, I think this person has worked themselves up into a situation where now they think, right, like, this is, this is snowballed, right? Like, maybe they're manifesting a little bit. Maybe it started out as, like, just a little attachment, like, something weird attached for just a little bit and then went away, and then they brought it all right? Like, they just kept it going. And let me know what you guys think. So I don't just sit up here and keep talking about it. Yeah, Erica says, "I'm more scared of the living." I'm with you. And C says, "Yeah, even cops have partners." So even if you just have somebody sit like, if they don't wanna, like, go to the graves with you, right? Uh, maybe just somebody that sits in the car, right? Like, if they see somebody shady, they can honk the horn and you can book it back to the car. Like, that's what I always tell my kid, like, if you see some weirdo walking, like, honk the horn and I'll be back, right? But, like I also said, bring your bear spray, like, that's what I got, or mace, or whatever's legal in your state. I don't wanna tell anybody to break the rules. I think bear spray's legal for bears, but, hey, if somebody's trying to do something bad to you, it's legal to me, I'm sorry. And Ernie says, "Good night." Oh, get some rest, Ernie, and I hope, Banana feels better, and I hope your mama feels better too. I hope she's home from the hospital soon too, so good juju going out to you, honey. Um, yeah, send out some good juju to Ernie, her mama. Her mama's not feeling well, and Banana's not feeling well either. That'll sap the energy, like, right out of you, right? Um So, yeah, so back to this one, I'm gonna read some of the one thing I don't understand is, um, let's see, so the mother is buried in a Catholic cemetery, but they went to, both someone in the Hindu and the Muslim faith, and there's also some Buddhism involved, so, I mean, she's covering all their or they're covering all their bases. But I don't see any mention of, Catholicism in there, so, but let's see here what some people are saying. The basic thing I got here is a fear of dying. Religions show that we all have this. I would find ways to address that fear and avoid, um oh, wow, she's saying to avoid the, Hindu and Muslim influence. Fear of death is a basic fear and cannot be solved properly through religions. Well, I don't know about that, but, um, and someone says, "The shadows of death are what caused this. I'm telling you, you should have protected yourself before making those visits. When you're feeling down, evil things cling to the living. You should cleanse yourself immediately because believe me, the premonitions you are seeing are a warning from your spirit guides or guardian angels." Um, and apparently they said they did do a cleansing and did not feel any different. Uh, and then someone says, "Put the spirit back. Go back to the gravesite and tell it it's not allowed to follow you home." Um, and that's about it. And then someone says, "Speak to a priest." So I I don't know. I think there's a lot more going on here. I don't necessarily think that this is like maybe there was a spirit attachment at first, but then yeah, I think it just got a little I don't know, it didn't say, like, when this person's mother passed away, but, um definitely feels like there's some, a lot of I mean, the cats being possessed, that's reality because they are, but but, the rest of your family being possessed, that doesn't quite sound, I don't know, that's just sound like some really, really bad dreams, but let me see what you guys were saying here, and Ernie says, "Thank you." And C. Smith says, "Heard that poltergeist activity can sometimes be caused by intense emotions of the living." I am I am one of those people that believe in that. Do not Yes, I know there are I know there are spirits that can move things and right, like, I'm not saying like, I know that there are spirits that can do these things as well. However, I also firmly believe that we can manifest a lot of this stuff on our own. So, I sometimes I think we're that saying you're your own worst enemy. I think we could start to really overthink things and to spook yourself, like, right here, what Tiff says, right? It to me, it sounds like, she spooked herself, right? Like, there's probably a lot of things going on in their head emotionally. I would maybe stop cons not that religion's bad, but I would maybe not, I would maybe see a therapist. That would be my suggestion to see what else is going on because there seems to be a lot of maybe there's some trauma and such going on here, um, but it was a good story to teach us, right? Like, be safe, and if you feel like you go someplace that doesn't quite feel right, like they did say, right, like, they pulled up there and was like, something didn't quite feel right, and then they got out, do that. Something's telling you, like, maybe her spirit guides were saying, "Get out." Like, "We don't want you." Hear that? Um, listen. Listen to like, if something's telling you not to be there, get out. Yeah, and right? But also listen to your gut. So, if you're walking up someplace, uh, I've experienced this only just too recently, right, like, at Christmas time. When I got into my accident, like the whole time I'm like, I didn't wanna do this, I didn't wanna do this, and I didn't wanna do this, but I did them anyway, like, and why? So, if our guts are telling us to do something, maybe postpone whatever it is that you think you just walk away, especially if it's just a cemetery. If you're just going there to check it out and you, like, walk up and you get, like, your stomach drops down, like, does that lurch? I think it's time to get out. Just go, come back another day, maybe. You're just not meant to be there at that time. And I've had that happen to me too, where I've gone places, if I get that feeling like I've gone to haunted locations, I've had that feeling, and I'll walk out. I'll back out of if it's a certain room, I feel sick, I turn around and back out because I'm not gonna do anybody any good by being there and being freaked out because I think the more emotional we get, I think you're just gonna right? Like, Darlene says, "Your mind is a powerful tool." There's so many things in the mind that we don't understand, like, we have not tapped into yet. So you can't say for sure, like, we aren't causing these things ourselves. But like I said, with my own personal experiences, like when my mom was entering hospice, I can't tell you all the crazy, weird stuff that went on. Stuff would fall over, pictures would fall off the walls, like, just stuff. Do I think it was a ghost? No, it wasn't. I think it was us. It was all of our pent up energy. It was a very emotional time. Um, I can name other times when we've had emotional issues like that. And if you think about it, a lot of these stories that I've heard, yeah, I've heard those people who are like, "Hey, I walked into a house and like something flew out." Well, okay, well, that probably wasn't you. So maybe that is a actual example of a spirit telling you to get the hell out, right? But if you're in the situation, like, you're going through a stressful period and you're like, kitchen doors are opening and plates are flying out of the sink or whatever like that, think about it. Like, don't always jump to that it's a ghost, but be mindful of your own like, what's going on inside of you that maybe yeah, don't be afraid to look inside yourself. Yeah. I say that after years of therapy, so it's not an easy thing. And Angie says, "Sounds like a little like PTSD, especially it sounds like it really started to amp up after the accident." They had a major accident, that's gonna I tell you, the stuff I'm still tripping a little bit from and I wasn't even that major, it coulda been a whole lot worse, and I'm more thankful that I didn't, and my son didn't nothing happened to us, right? So, I can't imagine that it puts a whole lot of thoughts in your head, especially the fear of dying, thinking everybody around you is gonna die. Now the possessed cats, right? Like, I totally get that. You keep your eyeballs on them. They're so sweet and so cute till they're not. Or is she? See, I don't even know where mine is right now, and I'm a little terrified. And Darlene says, "Always listen to your intuition. You've got it. We've all got it. We've all got it. We just need to listen to it. Just let yourself listen to it." And it won't steer you wrong. The only time I've, steered myself wrong is when I haven't listened to it, so, yeah. Never regret trusting your gut. Um, and Angie, yeah, the placebo effect is real. That's a good way yeah, Angie, I like that. I'm gonna star that. Not for merch, but actually, you know what? That might be good merch too. I'm gonna think. But we start we can trick ourselves into thinking a whole lot of things. And yeah, I just feel for this person. I hope I don't know when this was posted. I think it was a new post. I think it was just because it just popped up on my in my mail today. I put just saved it today. So, um yeah, Darlene, different day, different mindset. You could go back a different day and feel that place might feel totally different. You don't know, somebody coulda been there just before you that had a lot of negative energy with them. Like, maybe they came to visit somebody, or maybe somebody came and did something shady. Maybe somebody came there and disturbed the spirits, right? Maybe they disturbed some graves. Maybe they did something they shouldn't have been doing, and you walk up afterwards, right? Yeah, there's gonna be probably some bad energy going around. You don't yeah, like, or there could be so much people do weird crap at cemeteries thinking yeah. We'll just leave it to, like, yeah, disturbing graves and, along those lines, right? Like, just people knock over headstones, things like that, right? Like, it's just so I can understand why sometimes you could walk into a certain area of a cemetery even and just get a bad vibe. Um, yeah, you're messing with the energy there. And the bird that kept knocking on the window when my mom was passing, oh, Mia. I've heard about the birds, knocking at the windows. Oh, I should find some stories on that. I've read some really beautiful ones. Um, they always believe too that they come back to visit you with birds, like, my mom believed cardinals anytime she would see a cardinal, she thought it was, my grandpa coming back to say hello to her, and I have yet to see a cardinal at our window here. We used to see 'em all the time, and I haven't seen one since my mom passed, so maybe grandpa's not visiting anymore now that mom's not here, but, um, Tiff says, "If you feel like your man is cheating, he probably is, or your girlfriend." Yeah, just if you're suspicious, yeah, just, And Mia says, "Amen." Yeah, if you feel something's off, it is, right? Like, that's why I never believe, like, some of these people that live with serial killers, right? They find out that they've been married to one for, like, 20 years, and it's just like, "Really? You didn't know you uh, look at I don't know. Of course, I've never lived with one, so I can't 100% say. Um, and Equal says, "I decided the blackbird in my enclosed porch the other night was a good omen." So was it a blackbird or was it a bat? Either way, I would take it as a good omen because, like, bats are good. They eat bugs, you guys. They're good. We need them. They used to dive bomb, like, out by my horses. They weren't trying to get my horses. They were just the light that it was over the barn. They'd, like, right, dive in and eat the bugs and stuff flying around the light. Going outside to freeze, taking you with me. I don't wanna go, Darlene, let's stay inside where it's warm. I'm so comfy sitting here in my chair. It's so nice inside, it's so nice. So it was a blackbird? I love so this country, right, we always think of black cats as bad omens, but we're one of the very few countries that actually think that way. In a lot of European countries, in England, Ireland, Scotland, black cats are actually seen as good luck, and white cats are the ones that are the shady ones. So, I think there's been some bad propaganda spread by white cats about the black cats in this country. It's obviously racism because other places, if a black cat has always been a sign of good luck. So, if a black cat is good luck, I think a blackbird is too, and I love blackbirds, like, I love crows, I love ravens. I want a crow or I want a raven as a pet. I had a crow when I was a kid. I want another one. Um, I watched this guy on Instagram, and this bird lets him put clothes on him. I want a bird so I can I wanna dress it up. Um And Angie says Native Americans think owls are bad omens. Oh, I didn't know that. I love owls, though. I think they're gorgeous. I did have one scared the bejesus out of me one morning, though, on my way to work. Like, I thought it was Mothman. Yeah, you guys can laugh at me, but I had just watched that movie with my cousin Richard Gere. So, I mean, I did have a reason did have a reason to think that. But yeah, it was like I had to leave at like 5 AM in the morning, like, jeez, it's dark outside, and I saw some massive wingspan, like, dive down in front of my truck, and I was like, "Jesus, Mary Joseph, what is that?" And yeah, it was just an owl, but for, like, about 2 seconds, I swear to God, it was Mothman, and I thought, "This is it. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this at work that I've been abducted, but yeah." Um, and Equal says, "I just finished shoveling until next hour." Equal, just let it pile up and then just do it all at once. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, I guess if you have to shovel, that's harder, but I'm just waiting for it all to pile up and then I'm gonna go plow it. That's all I'm gonna do. Because I'm lazy. White is for the dead and other places. Isn't that weird? Like, this country is so anti it makes sense, though, right? Yeah, this country's a little racist. Um, like, they wear white is for funerals, but we all wear black. Yeah. All cats are good. They're all good, Angie, but you have to admit, some of them are a little evil. Some of them. She's over I don't even know where she is right now, so I'm whispering. Owls bring death and native stories. Oh my gosh, I love owls. Well, I guess that tracks then, 'cause I like dead stuff, and I like stories about dead stuff, so yeah. The blackbird means transformation. Well, that look at hey, equal. You're probably about to enter a transformation period in your life. I think that sounds good. That's a good thing, right? Yeah. Transformations are good. Laura says, "When my mom gets a good parking spot, she yells out, 'I stepped' I don't Laura. Laura, what are you Laura, are you under the influence right now?" Laura was so funny last night when she Darlene says, "Signifying rebirth." Um, yeah, so equal there you go. I think that's equal, I think it's a good sign for you. Yeah, and Mia says, "The black keys are the best. They are the best. I love them." I will have a I see them and I'm still trying to catch that one, but he's so big now. Yeah. And as soon as I catch him, I'm gonna have him neutered, so it's probably why he's probably already got that vibe off me, like, "I know what you're after, lady. You're after my junk." Where why can't we just stay up with, we should just be cooler like Europe and other countries because we are just so not sometimes. And cats are extremely spiritual, like the ancient Egyptians believed so. I'm with them. I'd worship cats because 'cause I'm afraid not to. If I don't, I give that cat anything she wants. Plus my other cats too. Cause Poppy, like, she just looks at me and I'm like, "What do you want?" And I give it to her. Like, if she doesn't wanna move from her sleepy spot, like, I'll bring over a couple pieces of kibble for her or her temptation treats, and she's just, like, so happy because she doesn't have to walk over. She's getting fat though, so I need to start getting her in there. Um, Equal says, "I finally found my Discord login. Am I on Tombs, Thread, and OBs? How do I find the channel chat from there?" Oh my gosh. You guys are really putting me through my paces tonight. All right, hang on. I wonder if I can do this. I think I can share the All right, hang on. I'm gonna do it. This is our Sunday night fun stream, right? I need the Discord because I think I can just pop up my Discord. Hang on. Discord, and I'll just put an invite link, so anybody else that wants it. It's gonna take a minute to load because my laptop's got so much going on it right now, but, um uh-oh. Did it just take over my computer? I think it just took over my computer. Give it a second, it's loading, so yeah, it's slowing down my computer a little bit. Give me a second, and I'll throw the link in here. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Laura says she says it's a good omen. The blackbird Blackbird helped create the world by piling sticks in the water. You guys know a lot. You guys need to I wanted to do, some Native American folklore, but I'm not Native American. I have family members who thought they were, but they're not. But I'd really be interested if any of you guys have a whole lot of, one of you guys has a lot of knowledge on it. I'd love, your input because I really want to, there's so many fascinating stories, like, I just found one, somebody shared a hang on, I'm getting a invite here, invite the server, copy, and now I'm gonna you guys know me by now, I talk as I'm doing this stuff, so here we go. Let's see if this works. Alright, let's try that. See if it works. Um Equal says, "It was a great sign. Something amazing happened the next day, and I am getting things recovered." Yay! I'm glad. You could have kept it as a pet. Just sent it to me. I would have kept him as a pet. There's this lady on Instagram who's trying to make friends with the crows in her backyard. I have to share that with you guys. I'll have to get her clips and put them on here in the next couple streams because she's so oh my god, she's like if you give them eggs, I guess they'll like you. So, I have some crows that live out, like, in my horse pasture, but I think they just laugh at me because I talk to them, and I think they just laugh at me, yeah. Um, C says, "So old Rusky death signal is a bird hitting your window and falling dead. Happened here about a month ago, still holding my breath. C, don't die on me. I can't. Don't yeah, I can't do this without you. You gotta stick around." Oh, my butt's getting sore sitting down there. It's in the crack of my chair. Um, but it doesn't mean it signals your death though. Just maybe somebody you know, maybe look at it that way, but hopefully not somebody you really like. It could just be somebody you know that you don't like. That's what I always hope. It's like, yeah, not somebody I know. Oh, or that I like, I mean. Oh goodness. Ugh. Um, I had a woodpecker like hit my window once, but fortunately it just knocked him out. And I had to jump over, like, run out of the house because my dogs were in the yard, and I knew, like, if I didn't get out there, like, I if he was still alive, I knew he wouldn't be alive for long with my dogs. Because one of them was, a Jack Russell, and he would have ate him. He liked chickens, so I knew this woodpecker wouldn't be around for long, so, like, I had to run out of the house. I jumped over the deck railing, and I scooped down, and the dogs were over on the side, and they're like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing. There's nothing to see here." And then I ran out of the backyard, and I had him in my arms, and I sat there with him for a few minutes, and then he kinda woke up, and he was like I think it scared the Jesus out of him, right? Like, that I was sitting there. Um, so and then he woke up and flew away. This hair is gonna bug me. I am gonna post, something in OB's Discord if anyone's in Boston area, heads up. Uh-oh, uh-oh. At least you're warning them, first equal, and they can see between worlds. Cats and birds. I feel very connected to both, but still have not got one of these guys as a friend. T. Smith, at my house, they're all dead. My cat's fine. Um, if they're not dead, my cat Fiona, she will find them, and then they will be. It's doesn't take very long. Did that link work for the Discord? Does it pop up? Okay, I see it. Alright, here we go. Um, so yeah, you guys can just click that, and it'll take you into hopefully it works and takes you into the Discord. And Darlene says she has Native American. Black fluffy kitties. Alright. Are you guys ready for another ghost story? I think this one wasn't really a ghost story, but it still was a creepy cemetery story. And I knew I could throw in a warning there for you guys to be safe. Both the living and the dead, make sure you protect yourself, be safe, travel in packs, especially us ladies. Um, but guys too, because shady it's not just us ladies that have to worry anymore. There's just shady people. Uh-oh, she's waking up. She's looking at me. Tiff says she talks to all the birds. I'm a weirdo out here. I'm telling you, people glad this is why I have to live out in the country because otherwise, like if I lived in a village, I'd be the village witch, right? They're like, yeah, stay out there talking. Hey, birds, come be my friend. Laura says, I have a lot of pigeons in my queen palm. They're annoying and they poop all over my pool deck. They don't seem to be bringing me any kind of luck. Well, that's because they're pigeons. They're just rats with feathers, right? No, I like pigeons too, but yeah, they definitely can make a mess. It's like my damn chickens do. I tell you, that feels like all I ever do is clean up after them. I've got the wrong kind of birds as pets, but C says, "Not me, worried about 13 and a half year." Oh, Lou, send us good ju yeah, 'cause Lou send in good juju for Lou, 'cause I don't want anything happen to Lou either. Um, Lou, he's so cute too. Get one of those fake owls, Laura. I got one, I'll send it to you, Laura. We thought it was gonna keep our chickens off my the porch. Our chickens aren't afraid of owls, like, not even a little bit. They were, like, sitting next to the owl. I think they just thought it was another chicken. Yeah, oh, they just pooped all over the fake that's what that's what my chickens did. Alright. You need a real owl, that's what you need, yeah. Let's see. And Tiff, what I need is a bird dog. Ladybug is no good. Oh, the little you do need a good bird dog, one that'll just be out there, like, howling at 'em, right? And they say if you kill one, they will not come back, but I can't bring myself to killing yeah, I can't either. Um, yeah, salt is protective. I talk to birds, animals, and butterflies. I know, like I said, I think we would all be that woman in the village, wouldn't we? Like, I think a lot of us would be we're the ones out there talking to stuff that it's alright. I've come to terms with this a long time ago. I was the little kid with the imaginary friends, and yeah, I was always bringing in, baby chicks, baby ducks, like, anything I could find. Like I said, my mom pulled over on the side of the road because there was a hurt crow, like, his wing was hurt, and she pulled over and he jumped in our car, and we kept him as a pet till, like, that bird lived forever. I can't even remember, like, because I was just a little tiny kid, and he stayed out at my grandma's. Loved the hell Louie. Oh my god, I loved him. And ever since then, I've wanted another pet crow, and I will have one again someday, but yeah, I started young being a crazy old, village witch, so I'm fine with that, I'm good. Chickens are dumb but cute. They are, and I have one named Banana now, so okay. Um, Here we go. I'm gonna throw another one, and hello, Tish. Tish least I know when I get tongue tied, that's the time to drink, so I don't get too dried out up here. But, Tish says, "Hello, Tish. Hi, guys. I don't like Discord. Can we also use Reddit, please? I do have a Reddit, and, God, you guys are really making me drop the links tonight. I guess this is good. Oh, shoot, can I oh, okay. I know how to get to my, I do have a oh, crap. Uh Are you guys are trying to keep me on here for, like, 6 hours tonight, aren't ya? Alright, I think I can get back to this actually here. I'm gonna do this, because otherwise I'll lose my plates in the start what? That's not what I wanted you to do. Come back here. Um, dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Open. Alright. It says Graves, Ghosts, and DNA right now, so it doesn't say dead air time, but let me share this with you guys. Maybe? How do you share this? Here we go. Uh, nope. Oh, I was looking up "Am I the Assholes," I guess, earlier. Let's see here. How do I share this stupid thing? Alright, here we go. Copy. So, I'm just figuring this Reddit thing out with my own. Like, OB has hers, and so now I have mine. I haven't done a lot yet, but I have been trying to post, like, some of the cool ghost stories that I find. I've been trying to post them there, and, as I build, hopefully I'll get hopefully I'll get better. Hopefully I'll get a lot better at posting these. So, yeah, you guys can follow that. You can follow me. I think I'm linked on there. I think you can find me on there. Um, and yeah, Tiff, I had a pepper. I wish I know my grandma had photos, and I wish, I didn't get anything when my grandma passed away. Other people got all this stuff, and I'm so disappointed because she had pictures of Louis. Um So disappointed because he was well, I mean, come on, he was a black crow, so they all he looked just like all the other ones, but he was pretty special. And, they recognized faces, and he knew us, like, we'd walk out in the yard, and, yeah, he'd come down, and he'd jump on your shoulder. He was just oh my god, yeah, that was the best I had a awesome in some respects, I had a crappy childhood, but in others, when it came to the animals, I had a great childhood because I got to have so many of 'em. And yeah, Darlene says, "I take a size small straight jacket. I want mine to be a little comfy." But yeah, I probably there's times I don't know, I took, OB's psychopath test last night, so I'm not a psychopath, but maybe a sociopath. We haven't taken that test yet, so we'll see. She was pretty awesome. She was a lot I'm a lot like her. I'll bring in anything in the house. Um yeah. Yeah, it I started mine, like, a day before OB started hers because I was like, "You know, I'm just gonna start one because like, as the channel develops, then I can because well, from the beginning, I've got into the Reddit ghost stories and everything, so, and I started, like, mine the day before she announced hers, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I did do something. At least I'm doing some right things, I just don't know how to keep them but I'm figuring it out, so, yeah. Yeah, this is really good practice for me, so here, I'll leave that up here for just a second for you guys too. Um, and my handle on Reddit is you guys are making me work. It's just tombstones, right? I don't have a secret one anywhere here. It's Tombstones Ghost, but here, let me I think I can link that. Can I think I can share that too, can I? Look at this, I'm getting all crazy with my I'm so awesome now. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get so that's me on Reddit, so you guys can come follow me. I mean, it's only I follow cemetery porn. So I watch and mine says not safe for work. I've tried to take that off of there, and it won't let me. I don't post anything naughty, even though it's cemetery porn. It's headstones, guys. It's not porn that takes place in cemeteries. So, it's not. I swear to you, I promise you. I don't wanna see that stuff either. To each their own. You keep that stuff yeah, I'm not gonna show you any of that stuff. Nobody wants to see that. No, I'm not doing any of that stuff. No OnlyFans. Good girl. Um, just gonna go down, cold as hell. Weighted straight jacket. Oh, yes, I know I passed for the flying colors. I still have some tendencies, though. I know I have antisocial tendencies, but that's only in recent years because, other humans have taken a toll on me, and, I don't want any of the gentlemen to be offended, but it has a lot to do with some of that stuff. No psycho! I know, I'm so proud of myself. I thought it was so funny. I was a little afraid because like, I answered a few of those questions, I was like, "Well, shit." Because like, I feel differently. If it's people I don't know and I don't like them, or people I know and I definitely don't like them, I really don't. Because karma, I believe in that. So, if something bad happens to you and you're a bad person, I'm just gonna kinda be like, "Maybe maybe that's karma, like, maybe now you'll do something right." Um, change it to corn. So there's no mature content. I can't I've clicked it off, s and it keeps saying not safe for work. I don't know how to change if somebody knows how to change that damn thing, please let me know because. Yeah. I think I have a lot of borderline traits, for a lot of things, but, um, yeah, I've been through some things in life too, so but if I woulda taken that test, like, 20 years ago, I would have been, like, in my 20s, I was footloose and fancy free. I liked everybody, everybody liked me, I was life of the party, not so much anymore. Now I'm like, "Party? Yeah, I'm fine if it's all of us, like, I'm great up here with you guys because we all like the same things, right? But if I have to go someplace where, I don't I don't like people, um, then yeah, I definitely am not gonna be very social. I'm probably gonna be antisocial, so, yeah, and it never used to be that way, but yeah, life gets you down once in a while, and you have to find your niche in life. I've found my niche. It's right here, so and I'm good. I just don't yeah. Like, if we all go cemetery hunting together, I'm gonna be on fire, guys, trust me. You will get insanely sick of me, like, probably within a few hours because I won't shut up, and I'll be the happiest person in the damn cemetery, and it'll be weird, but I'm gonna be happy. But otherwise, I can't promise you everywhere I go we're gonna be like uh, and Tish says, "I save all kinds of insane shit on Reddit. Definitely not safe for work, unless you're in a morgue." Um, those things I probably would, like, yeah, but I haven't followed a whole lot of that stuff yet. Like, I've just been in there really I get so caught up in the cemeteries and the ghost stories and the true encounters, and I even started following, like, some of the cryptids because like, skinwalkers, like, they fascinate me. Like, I like, I get excited talking about skinwalkers because it fascinates me. That's why, like, I wanna talk about some Native American folklore, and I know that's a hard one for a lot of people to talk about because it is scary as shit. Like, I don't know what I don't wanna run into one, but I find it very fascinating, like, that whole, like, I don't really get into Bigfoot and so much, but, I'm not gonna say it's not real, so I'm not gonna go that far, but yeah, like, with skinwalkers, though, like, I just when one whole group of people just refuse to talk about something because I mean, and you can tell they're terrified, I'm believing that. " I think there's something to it." And, actually, one of the stories I picked tonight actually, I think there's 2 skinwalkers in here, maybe I'll get to those. I'll skip over and we'll do some skinwalkers because those creep me the hell out, guys. Darlene says, "As I say, I used to be a people person and people ruin it. People ruined it for me too. But, I still like to think for most people, I still give people the benefit of the doubt, but please don't prove me wrong because then I probably just don't wanna talk to you anymore, but, um, and Angie says, my professor marked my test with 'What's this all about?'" I had an English, in high school, one of my English teachers, we had a term paper or something, and I can't even remember what I wrote it on anymore, but he's like, "I never understood these people, and I still don't," but he gave still gave me a B on it because I didn't spell anything wrong, and I actually used proper grammar for most of it. Um, but yeah, I always thought that I still haven't forgot that he wrote that on there. "Is it okay if I follow you? Because I don't know if you like me." "What? Darling, you know I like you." Are you talking to someone else? You know I like you. It's amazing how we fall I know, I it is, like, I'm so happy I found you guys and, that we can all just, like, sit here and discuss this stuff, and we don't have any drama. We're all discussing things that we probably could have I mean, when we have a different thought process, right? Like, if you think this is a ghost, but you don't think it's a ghost, we're not sitting here tearing each other up about it, right? We can just go on to another story. Sometimes some of us see things others don't. Darlene's gonna pick up on energy or not pick up on energy. Maybe somebody's eyes are a little bit more in tune with something than somebody else's. So, and I like that we can do that. And Darlene says I would have been off the charts. Laura says I have to go working tomorrow. This was fun. All right, you have a good night, Laura. I'm sorry you got to work tomorrow. I'm not leaving my house probably for a month now because I think that's how long we're gonna be snowed in for, but thanks for coming, Laura. Um, alright, Darlene says, see, darling, the shit my family was scared. That's why I'm not afraid of a whole lot of things, my family alone. We're all pins in a pod. Yes, we are. Alright, let me find that, now I've got, like, 20 pages opened up here, so, let me go down. I've got bum, bum, bum. I gotta give me just a second because, like I said, I need something to drink here. Um, mhm. Damn, I gotta oh, we saw something yep, this is the one I want. Okay. Oh, I forgot to up this one, hang on. Oh, no, I did. Okay. So, on to the skinwalkers. I hope no one gets too scared by this one. These frighten me. Like, every time I see these skinwalker stories, like, I never this is one reason, like, I love the woods. They do creep me out. Like, I don't wanna be in the woods at night by myself. So, uh so don't get me wrong, I do love the woods, but, I definitely want somebody with me if I'm out there in them. So, yeah. Uh, let's see. Oh, hello, Morg. Hello, Colonel Morg. No, I didn't get hang on. I'm getting click happy over here, guys. No, see, I don't think I have any jump scares for you, not even any funny ones. If you guys want, though, I can probably dig up the ghost hunter fart one for you. I think I've got that one somewhere really close here for you. Oh, Morgan, I'm sorry. Drama. Well, I'm sorry you're going through it, though. Do you want me? I'll send out some good juju to you so you don't have any more hopefully your drama ends soon. Um, we stay over here in this, like, nice little we've got our nice little community here. We keep it you can come hang out here more. We don't do drama. We don't yeah. We're gonna keep that stuff. The only drama I'm gonna give you is posting country music in my Discord so that you can post your alternative music in the Discord. That's all I'm gonna do to you. So, um but yeah, if you just come here and hang out with us, we'll help you. We'll help you forget it, hopefully for a little bit anyway. Um, and yeah, Darlene is amazing. If you need to talk your stuff out, she's a good listener. So I give her 2 thumbs up. All right. This is a creepy one. So this is we saw something in our yard. And I'm a freshman in college now, but this happened years ago when I was in 8th grade, and it's something I think about late at night. One evening, my mom, my 2 sisters, and I were coming home from the dollar store. We parked in the driveway and started unloading groceries from the trunk. My sisters went inside first, while my mom and I stayed behind to get the rest. It was around 8 or 9 p.m., and it was late November. For context, our house sits on a hill deep down some back roads through the woods. Our front yard is on a downhill slope with a lot of open space. There are only a few trees scattered around, and on the other side of the driveway are dense woods, and the driveway itself is very long. As my mom and I have carried the last as my mom and I carried the last groceries toward the porch, we heard leaves crunching. We both stopped and looked into the yard. At first, we thought it was a deer. Its head was hidden behind a tree, and it was dark outside. But then it took a few backwards, moving into the light from our porch. That's when we realized it wasn't a deer. The thing was completely pale and naked, extremely thin, and standing on all fours. It didn't have a face. Its head looked like a mannequin. Its body, I can only describe it as looking like a demogorgon from Stranger Things. It turned its head toward us. Then it stood on its hind legs. It ran across the yard, over the driveway, and into the woods. The entire time, it stayed upright. It was freakishly tall, so tall that when it crossed the tree line, the tops of the trees shook as it passed. My mom and I ran inside and shut the door. Once inside, we just stared at each other. I asked her, "Did you see that too?" And she asked, "What did you see?" I told her, and she said she had seen the same thing. We locked the doors and went to bed. The next morning, my mom went back outside to the area where it ran across the driveway. That's when we saw the prints. At first, they looked like deer tracks, but they were long sliding marks between them. And as the tracks continued, the hoof-like prints slowly turned into something closer to paws. My mom stopped following them after that. Over the next few days, strange things continued at night. One time we had the sliding door open that leads to the back porch. Our dogs were standing there, growling harshly. My mom and I were trying to figure out what was upsetting them, and when we heard it, a loud, distant scream, like a howl and a cry mixed together. We rushed the dogs inside and locked the door. Nothing else happened after that, and eventually we moved to another city for unrelated reasons. But whatever that thing was that I saw in the yard that night, whatever left those prints, I hope more than anything that I never come close to it again. Edit. And never specified, but I am an 18-year-old male from Kentucky. Thanks for the love on this experience. I never thought so many people would read this. What do you guys think? Yeah. I got goosebumps because all I could think about is this house I used to live in, and, it had a long driveway well, actually, wait. Well, I don't have any dense woods right here, I just have a few trees, but I, like ugh, I did live in a place like that, and it had woods, like, really thick ones across, and that's all I can think about. Um, Tips shack floating. I won't play shack for you. Plus I just don't know how they got I don't know how wires can get, a big guy like that up, and Work says, "But I love drama." The half of the drama that I didn't completely make up, well, if you initiated it or instigated it, I'm sorry. If you instigated it, then I just like to watch drama. I don't wanna be in it anymore. Um some people just yeah, I just don't wanna be in point of order that was never, Demogorgon that was never Demogorgon looked like, and there's only one of him. Stranger Things ruined Vecna 2. Fake D&D is worse than no D&D. I don't know D&D. So, my brother plays it, and that's about all I know of Dungeons& and Dragons. So, my son is very upset with the ending of Stranger Things. I watched the first seasons. I have not last watched the last one. I'm just gonna pretend like that last season that I watched, the one before this, that was the last season. I'm gonna let it in there because there's something about 30-year-old, people playing, juniors in high school that I don't know. I can make believe really well, not that well. Yeah. Angie says, sorry, I got it's cold here, guys. I'm starting to crack and fall apart. Angie says shapeshifters. Um, and you don't need to make a to hit roll or fireball. See, you're talking D&D stuff. I have no clue. Um, but they were having fun. They were having fun with their little game in there. Somebody'll have to teach me to play Dungeons& and Dragons someday. Um, it looks maybe like fun. But yeah, my brother I think both my brothers get into it. Darlene says it sounds like a wolf man. I think it sounds like, the dark by itself scares me, so there doesn't, even need to be something weird in a story. It just says it's dark, and then I'm scared. Generally, when the story starts out with, um, it's dark and there's dense woods, by then, I'm kinda like, "I'm out." Like, no, that's okay, 'cause, like I said, couple of my biggest frights have been when living near woods, and, I stumbled upon a decomposing 2 decomposing bodies in the woods when I was, like, 12, and maybe probably walked, my horse and I both times on my horse, I didn't walk up on foot, but both times on my horse, and another time I think I interrupted somebody, a couple guys trying to dump off a dead body in the woods, so after that, like, I have a very healthy respect for woods. I'm not going in 'em alone, so I have a reason to for I'm just not gonna be out there like, "La, la, la," walking by myself, not gonna happen. Darlene, shapeshifter, um, I'm not repeating that, Tiff. Tiff says she knows drama. That's what she knows, that's what the D is. Sass is yeah, yeah, my kid was just like he was just so animated about it, and he does not get he's a teenager, he doesn't get animated about anything. He's just like all the time, right? And Darlene says, "I'm too old for drama." You'd think some people would be, Darlene, but it's shocking how many people that like, these aren't 20 somethings that are arguing and having drama, right? Like, um, Tiff says, "The Rams must have won. The M80s are going off." It could be a riot. Could be a riot too. Be careful. Tiff, stay are you safe? Can you lock your doors? Um Clips. How did you know I just said that today when we were talking about it, and I said, "Yeah, this is what turned me off about 90210." I said, "Tell me a bunch of 30-year-old guys and playing in high school." Yeah. And Tiff says, "Or gunshot." Yeah, Tiff, are you safe? Lock your doors, go to a safe place in the house. Definitely don't go outside. Please don't go outside. Um And Morg says, "Yeah, the woods and the body story, I'll have to tell that one again someday." Oof, it's never far from my mind. I don't even drive down there anymore, like, it's how there's a cute little cemetery that I love, that the fastest way to get there is to go just straight down my road. I go a different route that takes me about 2, 3 miles out of the way because I don't wanna go I just it's freaking traumatizing. Um Don't forget stuff like that, yeah. Thank God my mom Oh, yeah, thank God for my mom. Rams won in overtime field goal. I don't know. Is this is sports you're talking no, no, I know what you guys are talking about, I'm just kidding. It's football. The I didn't wait, which one is the village? I think I've seen the village. Been a long time though. Um, is that the one that, like, had the woods surrounding it, Tiff? And they, like if people tried to leave, they never came back or something? I don't know. I need a refresher on it. I kinda remember, like, they were creepy pilgrim-y looking people or something, like, I don't know. Maybe it's a whole different movie. I don't know. I do that sometimes. I do get all my movies sometimes they get jumbled up in my brain. Alright, so are you guys thinking I'm thinking this is like, when I hear tall, skinny, uh, walking on 4s, then standing up, I'm thinking skinwalker. Uh, and I did see shape shift so shape blah. I almost said dirty words there. Shapeshifter, skinwalker, uh, things of that nature. I wonder if I still have that one video. Probably don't have it on my computer, still. Usually once I'm done with them, I have to delete them because I don't have much space left on here, but, um, there's that one we were watching, and it was some video out of Mexico, and it was, like, some old, I wonder it might be still in my Reddit. If I find it, I'll post it in the Discord, and then I'll post it in the Reddit too. So, yeah, there's yet another place for you guys to follow me, and now I have another place to go keep up with you guys. Tanzie's gonna have to get to work, and I did rehire Tanzie, just because I don't have anybody else. So, and some of the people that commented on this story says, "Okay, if this is a real story, then definitely one of the creepiest I have ever read here, but that's why it's really hard to believe for me if it's true. Sorry, I don't wanna hurt you in any way, but just honestly telling my thoughts. And did you take photos of those prints?" And the original poster says, "This happened about 2019. My mom took the photos, and she's shown them around, but he's like, it's a true story, but I don't know. I mean, it's not any different than anybody else telling a story, and it did happen in Kentucky, so I do kinda weird shit goes down in Kentucky, I think. Kinda like yeah. So, I wouldn't doubt it, but I don't I just somebody saying that they saw it, that's all I they saw something like that, I'm gonna, um let's see. Another person says, "I believe this one. There are a lot of stories similar to this. It is much more common than people think. There is a podcast called Monsters Among Us that talks about this kind of story. You should send it to them. It's a good one." And I've listened to that podcast, and I do like that one. I think it's aren't they on YouTube? I think they're on YouTube too. Um and it says here you can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music. Um, and I'm looking down here. Oh, there's a lot of comments, but, um, I see a lot of comments on skinwalkers. Oh, here's one. This definitely sounds like what's called a crawler, and although they're called crawlers, they're known to be bipedal as well. They seem to primarily be nocturnal and live in cave systems, so that definitely tracks since this happened in Kentucky. I definitely recommend posting this in the crawler sightings subreddit. I have not heard of crawlers. Have you guys? That's a new one for me. Um, yeah, let me hear. Let's see. And so that is the right movie? Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched that one. Tiff, I should rewatch it. A lot of his movies have disappointed me at times though, so, like, I think I liked that one though. It might have been one of his that I liked. Um, let's see, I know that down here people go into Ocala National Forest and never come out. It's nuts. Woods, guys. Be careful. Um, yeah. They're feckin' panthers. That's why the panthers eat them. It's not the ghosts or the skinwalkers, it's real animals. It's probably people too, but it's like Tennessee. People go to Tennessee and don't come back. And Darlene, it's a dumping ground too for bodies. Yeah. Well, you guys are scaring me. Um Oh, yeah, Darlene's like, she prefers the big kitties over damn bears. I don't know. I have a healthy respect for both bears and big kitties. I have a healthy respect for little kitties because 'cause I'm currently being torn up by the one, so, no, she's actually cute. Um, and then somebody makes a stupid oh, see, I don't think there were any dollar stores when you were 8. Okay, go away. Alright. So there's that one, and I think there was one more Skinwalker story, or but I guess that's a crawler one. So, what's this one? Oh! Here's one. Oh, I gotta show you guys this one. This was a good one. I don't know why I didn't can I download this picture still? Hang on. I'm gonna download this photo real quick. Um, because 'cause I'd like to be able to show you guys on my screen, which will show you a little bit bigger. So let me pop it up here. Image. Oh, nope, not that one. I already Hey. Hey, where'd it go? Alright, hang on. I think that's an image file, or is it a video? Oh, just when I think I'm getting really awesome, I'm not. Alright, hang on. It didn't download, so let me try this again. Um, save image. Give me a break. Why can't I Oh god, this photo creeps me out, so hang on. It should let me download this. Why is it not? Um, hang on. I know, Imma just do a print screen or not. Oh, you but come on. Guys, I really want you to see this photo. So, hang on. More than one way to get what I want. 'Cause I just go right on my phone and do it and do a screenshot. 'Cause this photo, I want you guys to see this. I actually almost forgot. Tombstones, saved. Alright. We're just gonna do it old school, or so I think. No, you wouldn't let me share this. You wanna share this instead? Nobody turn me in for this, okay? I will not make it in prison. Too cute. Guys, she's here. Come here. Come on. She's being really sweet. If I pick her up and make it look like I want her to be up here, she'll run away, so do you want something? Want mama's albuterol? Listen, Miss Tansy. You gonna come over? Nobody's seen you in so long, they probably think I've done something to you. You won't come up here? You come up on mama? Come on. Guys, she's coming. She coming over. I wish I had one of your, oh, wait, here. She's purring so loud, I don't know if the microphone's probably not picking it up. Come on, you gonna come over? Come on. Come here. Come on, this'll get us some views. Come on. Come over. 'Cause she's got her new collar on too, you guys. Come here. Alright. She'll come over, she will. Maybe can I take my little here, I bet I can take my little thing off my, um Can I take my damn it. I know I can take my name off of there, but she'll come over. I'm gonna upload these 2 photos for you guys real quick. Alright. Upload to my drive. This is why my streams take 4 hours because uh-oh. No one scare her away. Come on, Tanzie. Mama's here. She likes my hair. I know that's not very exciting. Alright. Alright, so I got them. You gonna come over here? You wanna play with the mouse? Alright, Mom's gonna download this one. You gonna help? My producer is in the building. Alright, here we go. I know, she's getting so big, isn't she? Oh, now she can wear a collar. No, do not launch yourself at the computer. Alright, Reddit 1. Is this the same? Oh, did I download the same one twice? Oh, no, now she's playing with the mic. Come here. See, as soon as I pick her up. Can purr? I know, she looks all cute now, guys, but she really is a little demon baby. I love her. She Oh gosh. Alright. So I got one of them loaded. Let me get the other one. Whoops. And download and now she's gone. I don't know what it is. She's like camera shy all of a sudden. What happens, you take children and they get famous too soon and then they're out of control. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you the story and then I am going to um so the story behind this photo is this was taken at Castle Rock State Park, Colorado. Wait, Castle Rock State Park. No, California. Sorry, not Colorado. I got Castle Rock in my head. Last year in the spring, it was hazy and a perfect moment to take a picture. Afterwards, my wife and I were looking for through the photos and she pointed out something at the end of the path. We zoomed in and it gave us mad goosebumps and closed the computer because we were too scared to look at the other pictures. All right, so I'm gonna pop let's see. Now he has one that is the regular and one is zoomed in. Pardon me, guys. All right. So this one does not. Oh my god. All right, guys. I gotta move my leg. It's been sitting upright for too long. All right, there we go. I gotta move everything back again. Hopefully, I don't mess anything up. Charlene. I know she looks just like her mama, doesn't she? We look so much alike. Everybody says that. I mean, I wish I knew who her daddy was, but I can't remember. um. All right. I'm gonna scroll. Oh, you guys. Oh, everybody loves Tansy. I know. Let's see. I'm gonna go up here. Um, more- all right. I'm gonna go back down. All right. So here's the photo. And oh shoot. Let's see. What did I do here? Okay. I'm gonna add this one back to the stage. Or back this one. So now look at the end. So this is a little better. Now this one, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think because this one I'm leaning towards being real. Cuz uh but he says so the way the photo like I've zoomed in on both of the okay, so the one he's got here, this is his. that he zoomed in on. I also had the big one, the first one that I popped up, so this one. I zoomed in on that, and that's what I did see. This is what I saw. So you have to look kinda so look down at the base of the tree and to the left, and it looks like a coat, like a long coat, and maybe like a hat, and it's whatever it is, looks like it has its back towards us. So let me know what you guys think. I He has on the Reddit says ghostly figure, and then he has soldier question mark. And to me, this looks kinda like I don't know, I my question was, um, clip says, "Looks like a man with a sports coat or a jacket, naked person's backside." I'm not saying anything's wrong, so I kinda when I looked at it and my comment was, I wonder if my comment's still on here, 'cause I tried to find my one last time. Like, I upvoted this sucker because this one is cool. Um, um, most were cool. "Whoa, this picture is amazing first, and I totally see the outline of his coat. This is a new fave subreddit." Um, then another person says, "I envy you for a perfect couple moment." Yeah, this is what all couples should aspire to, is to go out for a lovely walk in the woods and find, a ghost man in the woods. But I see something different, and you guys don't have to see the same thing I do. However, what I'm seeing is a woman with so, in the '20s, like, the woman they wore those bucket hats, and then they had their little bobbed haircuts, and then they wore those longer, uh, coats, like, over their dresses, right? That's kinda what I'm seeing, like a woman with her head's kinda slightly bent forward, and you're seeing the back of her head kind of bent a little bit, like she's standing there, like, looking down at something on the ground, and, my question was, 'cause I don't so when I looked at it for soldiers, so California, right, like, when I first looked at it, I was like, "Whoa, where is this?" Like, I didn't read the California part because, like I said, I read it 4 times and I still said Colorado again. But I thought this was someplace else, like, maybe Europe, because I was like, "Okay, that looks like a helmet," right? Like, the old like, World War II soldiers, like, in the trenches. Like, that's kinda what I like, in a big old one of those wool coats, right? Like, they would have worn. So, yeah, then I'm like, "Yeah, that's a soldier." And then I'm like, "Wait, well, what's one of them doing in the woods in California?" Um, and then I was like, "Well, wait a second." I'm kinda looking, and I'm like, "What if this is a woman? What if that's the back of a like, right, like a '20s era coat and then a bucket hat, and if she has a bobbed haircut, right? So you're not gonna see hair well, she could have had her hair pulled up too, right? Like, underneath the hat, because that's what I'm seeing. That makes more sense to me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why sometimes these things pop into my head. My question was, and I put it in here, does anybody know about any women in the '20s that went missing in these woods? Or was there a woman who unalived herself in these woods? I don't know much about Castle Park, National Forest. I wanted to kinda look in on it a little bit to see, like, is there any missing person cases? So it says Castle Rock State Park, California. Does anyone in chat know anything about it? But most people are saying, a couple people, let's see, looks like an apparition to me. A lot of people see a helmet. I would get goosebumps is another comment. Um, Another person says, "I don't know what the heck they're wearing on their head, but I definitely see it." Um, and someone else says, "That is both awesome and sad. Go into the light, ghost soldier." And I'm trying to find my comment because I don't know if anybody, um, somebody else too, koala shark. Some of these names make me laugh. Clearly Mark Twain taking a walk. Um, and somebody else could literally be anything. You're in the woods. Yeah, anything that is transparent, right? Like a bonnet equal, right? Like a bonnet. So you guys are yeah. See, you guys are yeah, I know. See, this is why we're all psychically connected. I feel like. Uh Sassy says she's definitely a human form, man or woman. And Tiff says, I see a bob haircut and a coat over her shoulders facing away. And Ghost definitely, it's male energy to Darlene. See, I'm picking up a sad woman. That's what I don't know what it was. Like the first thing that popped into my head was unaliving situation, like uh, unaliving or themselves situation. Um, and Tiff says it's like clouds, though people see different stuff. Yeah, I wish I could. I wonder if I can. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger for us. Cause this one I love. This one, like I stared at this last night. Again, I didn't really go to bed till really, really late. Um, Also, like, well, now I'm pulling it up and also could looks like a miner's, like a one of those old floppy hats. Here. Now the resolution's probably not gonna be that great because 'cause I'm just gonna crop it down. But when I look at it this angle, um, it looks like somebody I get intense sadness off of this. Um, alright, save that. Keep current resolution. This might be a little better. I don't wanna play with it too much because then that makes me feel like I'm playing I don't wanna play with it too much. Um, alright, let me pop it back up. Alright, here's download this one. Alright, tell me what you guys think of this. Hopefully wait, here, image file. I don't have too much stuff up here yet. Alright, here it is. There it is a little closer. Um So, southwest of San Jose. Oh! Oh, I've been here. That's Castle Rock? I've been there I was there a lot. Like, we used to go out there all oh, I didn't even know that was Castle Rock. Um, yeah, because we would go out to like, I love San Jose. We go to the Winchester House, right? But we'd also go oh, yeah, Sassy, I don't do I wanna put that up here? Yeah, I guess we could. Um, kinda kinda yeah, I'll put it up here. Okay, thank you, Tiff, for I know right where that is now. Um, Equal says, "I wanna be the old lady who lives in the far outlying woods with some goats, chicks, gardens for medicine like her. But I want somebody with me because I don't wanna live out there by myself." Well, as long as I got, like, Nessie, like my dog Nessie, I trust her. anything that moves, she's gonna be barking at it, so, um, and C's like, "Hmm." She's thinking, "Alright, I'm gonna pop this up here, hopefully this does not get us in trouble," but as soon as I saw Sassy's comment, right? Like, kinda yeah, that puts a little different spin on it, because 'cause I'm looking at it now, that looks like almost kinda looks like 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 a miner? They always had those floppy hats on and stuff, and it is California. I don't know if Castle Rock, if they had any mining going on there, but they did have a lot of pioneers, so it wouldn't that wouldn't be too far. Angie says swamp gas. It's swamp gas. Definitely is. Oh, it's swamp gas. It's not a weather balloon though. Um, old people hold their bodies like sad, and it's not sad, it's just worn out. It could be maybe it was an older person, but I get a feeling like sad. I don't know, maybe it just makes me sad maybe 'cause, like, they're out there by them, right? It's just odd, right? They didn't even notice these photos until they got home, and Darlene says, "Looks definitely like a male Civil War soldier." Uh, I'm seeing that yeah, that floppy hat, that's a possibility too. I'm thinking more like, everybody keeps saying helmet, but when I popped it up a little bit bigger, I see more like where I see like a band on the hat now, or what I'm assuming is the hat, but I'm still okay with thinking the 20s, because I do see, like, the coat here, it that looks kinda like a dropped waistband almost to me. Like how the waistband kind of almost came down to where their hips are, but it does look like they're hanging there, and there is a tree there. God knows what there was back in that time, there could have been another tree there. Um But I love these woods. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many hikes. I wonder if I've been to this spot. Okay, now you make it bigger and it looks totally different to me. And equal says soldier. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards like a miner. I don't know. Or like a pioneer. I think that's where I'm leaning. But um Darlene says looks two shoulders, but they're kind of dropped, right? Like, but if somebody was hanging there, I've seen some big girls. Um, Equal, have you seen the Russian old believer that's been living in the hinterland her whole life? I haven't seen her. Does she have a pet crow or a raven? Because then she's gonna be high up on my list as a cool person. Nessie the coon hunter. She scared those coons off. There are no more raccoons. I haven't seen we got the possums still out here, but I throw rotten eggs out for them all the time, so they don't mess with the chickens, and they're scared of the ducks too. Equal says, "I can see Darlene is always right." C. Smith says, or Equal says, "Not yet," and Tiff says, "Go look in Discord, okay, I'll look at um, see what you posted. Oop, 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 oop. Here we go. General chat. Uh, oh. Oh, I see the sideways one too. Oh my gosh, Tiff, I don't know. That photo looks more when it's sideways. Okay, I'm gonna repost that. I'm gonna save that, and I'm gonna pull it up here because when it's that one photo sideways, it looks but I love that. Oh, I love that painting, though. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay, and Tiff messed around with it a little bit. Okay, I downloaded I'll post that one here too. So hang on. Wait, well, I gotta get them off my phone. Hang on. And I'll read what you guys posted in there, but hang on. Um, this is why I like live chat because you guys we can do these sorts of things. Alright. Let me my Google Drive, 'cause I wanna look back at this photo again. Because now that I'm looking at this looks a little more oh, that one looks weird. Alright, here we go. I'm kinda curious now a little bit more about, um alright, I'm gonna pop this one up. Might have to not popping it up there automatically for me. Okay, there we go. Can you guys see it now? Can you see me now? There we go. Yeah, I definitely see a man now, but I could that could change too. I wanna look up Castle Rock real quick. Do we have anywhere to be? No, I don't have anywhere to be. I'm snowed in until spring. Oh, hey, there's a Castle Rock, Michigan too. Um, wanna see if there's any history on this part. Los Gatos Rock State Park. Yep, yep, that's where I've been there. Wow. That's a it's huge too. Oh my goodness. Um, Castle Rock State Park in California offers hiking, rock climbing, backpacking through rugged terrain with sandstone formations, redwood forests, and scenic vistas, connecting to a larger trail system that links to Big Basin Redwood State Park and the coast. Key features include the namesake Castle Rock Falls, the Goat Rock, and the Goat Rock, with trails ranging from short loops to the longer skyline to the sea trail. The park is known for its diverse landscapes, from chaparral hillsides to dense forest, and is a popular destination for outdoor enthusiasts. Um, says it has caves, a waterfall, a rock that looks like a goat, forest of Douglas fir, California black oaks, and coastal redwoods. And curious about the history, but um, yeah. So that's Castle Rock State Park. Um, thank you for doing that, Tiff. That makes it pop out quite a bit more. You can definitely see them. Um, with what was the photo taken? Phone or camera, digital or film? Let me look here if he says. I don't think it was film. I'm gonna probably guess, phone. Um, mm, it was hazy and a bit perfect. Perfect moment to take a picture. After my pictures. Um, yeah, he doesn't say what he took it with. I don't think it's film though. So it's either a digital camera or a digital like their phone. I'm not seeing I don't think that's a good question, but it doesn't look like anybody's asked. Um, um, a lot of people though are leaning towards yeah, that is a good capture. Somebody says pareidolia, but, I don't see where you get pareidolia out of that because that's not like you're seeing something in like, that's obviously something standing out from it's not like seeing leaves and things making a face. Um, it looks like, or like the bark in the tree making a shape or something, like, that's just, right? Like, cause here's the that's the original oh, here, let me take this off. That's the original, then you zoom in, right? Like, that's pretty that's I don't think that's pareidolia. I wouldn't classify that photo as that. Um, yeah, and Erica says, "It's a tombstone with a flower pot on top." It's not me with a flower top. Oh, you mean like a regular tombstone? Yeah. It's I mean, there's nothing in that in the first photo, so but I love this one. I'm saving this one for a very long time because this one is really cool looking, and I don't see too many like, I can actually unless they faked it and faked it really well, but it's a good fake. Um, yeah, if they faked it, they did a pretty damn good job because I can't see, um I mean, it stands out from everything around it, so I don't know how when Tiff did this to it, I don't know if that actually, if that means something, like, does that mean it was photoshopped or, um, yeah. Alright, so what do you guys think? Ghost, yay, nay? I'm saying yay. I'm gonna put that. Can I do a thumbs up emoji? Actually, I know what emoji I'm gonna use. Here we go. Let's say ghost. I'm gonna be with Darlene. I feel somebody very sad, and I when Sassy said hanging, I kinda feel like somebody that was unalived here, maybe not of his own, um, volition, but maybe somebody that was, uh yeah. No, I know you didn't. I know you didn't, Tiff. I know that's just the way it he popped out, right, like that, and I think that's so cool. I don't know because you can see you've got the gray on the tree bark there too, and he's gray, there's gray on the tree bark, so I don't know a lot about, I used to be really good at photo editing, but I haven't. Things are different now than, like, back when I used to use Photoshop. I gotta get my knee back up here. Oh my god, you guys. Whew. This weather is not good for a leg that was all, screwed up. Oh, I tell you, it's arthritis sucks. And no Photoshop. I don't feel like that either. I'd like other, I wish this I you know what I'll do? I'm gonna save this one to unless I already did. I might have already saved this one. I'm gonna save it to my share it to my cross post. I think I could do that, right? To I don't know. I might have to figure that out afterwards because I don't know quite how to do that. But yeah, I gotta I got the go I'm giving it a thumbs up because I feel something weird off of this one. I feel a lot of sadness, like something didn't like this wasn't a natural passing sort of situation. I know. I'm weird. I'm fine with that. All right, guys. I'll go you want another one? Because I do have I don't know about this one. Um, I don't know about it, but I'm gonna play it for you. Oh, wait. Oh, here's another one. Shoot, I didn't download this photo either because I found this before um, here, hang on. I'm gonna do the same thing. Darlene says her back is screaming. Girl sister, I'm with my knee is just, like, very unhappy and my hip because so, riding accident, my hip and like, this whole leg is the only thing that didn't get messed up were my toes. So, they're the only things that don't hurt right now. Um, but man, I tell you what, here, I'm gonna this one is I don't know about this one, but I'm gonna show it to you anyway. And maybe together maybe you guys can talk me into saying yay or nay because 'cause I'm kind of on the fence. Um, I've seen some pretty good fakes before, which and as soon as I said that, this other one popped up on my thing again. Alright, I'm gonna do this one here, and alright, I got it. At least I'm good at doing screenshot or fast at doing screenshots. Download. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna remove our ghost guy, or ghost soldier, or ghost miner, and doop, doop, and I got one more. This one is a little easier to see than, our ghost miner. Move this one. Actually, I'm gonna delete this here too. Okay, here we go. So, oop, oop, this photo ah, dang it, and then I post the wrong one. You already saw it, so. This one is my dad saw this at night. This was taken sometime the middle of 2025. So, originally, my dad told me he saw something paranormal, a jinn, or a ghost while walking our dog at night. I didn't believe him because I thought maybe his meds are making him act up. Sounds like a kid. He had, like, genuine scaredness in his voice, not my words, and he showed me this photo. It's been super scary to me ever since. It looks to me like a little girl sitting on the spinny thing. I think we call that a merry-go-round, and says, "Any explanations?" So Tiff, you gotta stop rubbing it in. How warm it's there. Oh my god, I wish it was warm here. Oh, alright. Darlene says, "I feel like definitely a soldier who did himself in as I'm connecting with the energy." I know silly probably, but what I feel. That's how I feel when I say stuff too, right? Like, it's just like, "Yeah, it might be silly, but that's just how I feel," right? And that's all we can do, is just say how we feel, right? So ghost chair. So I think this is like a little merry-go-round. I don't I don't know. This is not like, I didn't get the same vibes off of this one as I did with our oh, wrong one. That's me. Um, is this the up close? So this is the up close one. So actually, wait, I don't know if that is a merry-go-round. I don't know what that is there, but something's off about it, but I still wanted you guys to see it because 'cause y'all smart. So, I'm not gonna get one over on you here, nah. But, um, Tiff says ghost chair. I don't know, you know what it looks like? I think that's a fountain, cause that looks like, um, that's I don't know. I don't know what it is. He said a spinny thing, I don't know. Obviously, some kid wrote this, right? Cause what did he say? Thought maybe his meds are acting up. That sounds like something my kid would say, and my meds are, like, allergy and asthma related. It sounds like, "Yeah, your meds are acting up, mom." It looks like somebody I wouldn't say it doesn't look like a little girl to me, though. It looks like, um, how do I wanna like, it looks like a woman kinda bent over, like an older woman, though, like, maybe in 50s or so, maybe a little older than that, but I don't know, something's off about the whole color in that area. I don't know if there's light, like, it looks like there's light shining up from someplace, so I don't know. I don't know about this one. What do you guys think? Uh, I mean, I definitely see something there that looks like a person that probably shouldn't be there because I don't see, I mean, I see whatever this spinny thing is. Uh, Looks like a fountain to me though, so and yeah, what you guys think? Let me see what I'll start reading what the people in here are saying. Um, Somebody said, "Oh my god, this is so sad. This is so scary." Um, oh, this guy's name is weird. Don't be scared. This material life is all a projection. We are all the source. Experience itself all through possibilities. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to read any more of that one. Let's see. Man, I think this shit is other timelines bleeding into ours at certain times and places, probably more frequently than we think or notice. I wouldn't doubt that ghosts are everywhere, and because we don't pay attention, we just don't see them. And people like that theory. I'm fine with that theory too. Um Let's see. Somebody said, "Oh my god, what if deja vu is us leaking into another timeline reality and being a ghost in it for a few seconds?" Wow, okay, these guys are really they're going deep here. I'm just looking for ghost stuff here. Go. I do, however, see a woman sitting there. She looks sad. Maybe she used to visit this park a lot. Um, and says, "Oh gosh, I didn't think of that. I just thought it was a young girl." And oh, wow. Somebody captured, I don't know, that actually could just be zoomed in too much, but behind her there on those stairs, somebody says that there's somebody standing on the stairs of that, what is that, that play? Those stairs for the kids thingy there. Um, yeah, Darlene, it looks like someone grieving, like 40s. I'm thinking, yeah, she's of a different era. Like, I'm seeing that dress and I'm kinda thinking late, 40s, maybe 50s, early 50s. She looks like she's got one of those, like, smock dresses on. Um, but I see some say it looks like she's looking down at something, like she's looking into her hands or something, but, uh, I don't know, there's something off about I don't know if there's a well, you know what? Maybe there is a light source over here. Because there is, like, the side of those, whatever this jungle gym or whatever it is, the with right there next to the steps, that's kinda lit up there, and there's some light, so there must be some light coming from that right-hand side. Um, yeah, the timelines are changing. I'm for that. I think I wonder sometimes if ghosts are something that's bleeding over from other timelines, like we cross over or something. How but I yeah. Um, but we're just talking about ghosts. But I don't know, I'm not picking up a whole lot. I feel like there's somebody sad here, but that's not feeling a lot on it because like, I just I'm seeing some weird artifacts in this, so that's what makes me, question it. Maybe the loss of a child, Darlene says. So, I like the other photo better. This one is not quite got me convinced, uh, just because, like I said, I do see some, like, little artifacts, like, if I knew what this thing was here, like, is that a water fountain, like, situation, or is that, like, a kid's toy of some kind, like one of like a merry-go-round or something? Actually, is that a merry-go-round? Maybe that's the base there. Yeah. Um, so I don't know. Seems like most people think it's a good capture. Um, one person says, "I didn't think she looked sad at all. To me, it looks like she's reading a very interesting book. Perhaps her mind or consciousness took her to a place in the book that just happened to be that place the photo was taken." Uh, wow, never heard of that before. Interesting. This is a cool theory. That is kind of a cool theory. Um, let's see. One of the weirder pics I've seen here. Uh, and then some idiot. I need what you guys are smoking in my life. Oh, get out of here. And somebody else says, "I should not be seeing this right before bed." Yeah. Let's see. Come on, guys. When phones take a night shot, they tend to add extra noise or add things that don't belong to the real image, especially with AI shots. Um, and somebody says, "See, I know this, but I feel like the little girl in the middle is just so clear it doesn't make sense." Yeah, I'm kinda with him on that too. I don't think this is an artifact from a night shot. If it's fake, I think, should I zoom in on her face here a little bit, Tiff? I can pull that photo up on my phone. Ooh, scary looking. But let me do this. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Well, maybe I'm not going for a marathon tonight. Let's see. Alright. You guys wanna see a creepy one? It looks creepier. It looks like she doesn't have a bottom jaw. Is that what you're talking about, Tiff? She looks uh, alright. Is it here? It should be on my drive now. God, I love Google Drive. Um, alright, download. Here we go. I warn you guys. Yeah, it is I think I might wanna watch no, I don't wanna watch the corpse one again. Let's see here. Alright. There it is blown up even more, and that is freakishly that's not something, um, from a phone because it's an outline, but I see what looks like a hair, but it looks like a really freaky, weird mouth that's open. Um, yeah, looks like Frankenstein. The monster, Frankenstein, kind of, almost, but yeah, and Darlene says she's faceless to me. Yeah, it's creepy. So I don't know. Maybe maybe that's a straitjacket she's got. The one that I need. Oh my god, I gotta sit up. My butt's getting hard. Alright. So what do you guys think? Do you, wanna see any more? I've got, I think there's one more ghost photo that I can show you. Ugh. Somebody posted a really good Irish ghost story. Oh, here's the witch. Here, this one I'm gonna just share on screen. I'm gonna remove her. Why does it make me so big when it does that? I don't wanna be that big. Um, this is supposed to be a witch, and so I'm gonna show you. So I gotta go share screen. I'm gonna share my Reddit. Alright, but it didn't show up. So hang on. Add to stage. Alright. Can you guys see that well enough? I think I can make it a little bit bigger, but hang on. Um, alright, there we go. I don't know what the hell that is. That's freaking creepy. It is Mexico. Nothing shocks me. Like, I totally believe, I mean, they got the Island of the Dolls down there. Um, Veracruz, Mexico. Yeah, I don't want me to play it again for you guys? It took a couple minutes for them to, like, focus in. Um, yeah, I don't know if it's got a head or if it's got a oh, I should have done a screen grab of this too. I should have just recorded it for us. Maybe I will. I'll record it and then bring it back, and then we can watch it a little bit closer. Like, this is what I don't like. I don't like when stuff peeks at you like that. I don't like that. That frightens me. Like, it looks like it's got a robe on, like like a hood. Oh, you know what? Could it be like a drone or something on a can they do that? I'm sure they're figuring it out. Like, some because it almost kinda looks like a the way the arm moved, it kinda looked like, it's not a jump scare. I don't think it's real either. It's not a jump scare, though. I don't think it is. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, this might be my last one. Oh, my asthma. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna play it one more time because it is just it's kinda no self-respecting witch is gonna get caught anyway. I mean, we know where to we're levitating. We're gonna levitate shack over a house. We're not gonna waste our time doing this crap. Cause like, the way the arms move, like, it looks like some Halloween decoration, right? Uh, yeah, doesn't it? Totally looks like a Halloween decoration. I'm keeping this one though. I am gonna I'm gonna do a screen record on this because this one's gonna go on the channel for something. I don't know what, but, it's kinda cool. I think this is the Halloween decoration that they've somehow stuck on a stick. Somebody's I don't know, I can't see anything in that tree. I'm gonna play it one more time just because it's so funny hearing him. What kind of music can I put with this? Anybody if you guys have a song suggestion, I'm gonna make a video out of this. Um, Here it comes. Yeah, darling, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's not real. Doesn't it? It looks like one of those Grim Reaper, that they sell at, like, Home Depot and stuff, like, for Halloween decorations because 'cause they've got those weird arms on it. It's got something, like, hanging off of it, like a shroud stuff, which makes me think Halloween decoration. So, I don't think so. Either somebody's got some kind of something going up there. Ooh, yes. Remember in you guys watch Seinfeld? That witchy one or yeah, wasn't it Witchy Woman? Oh god, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I watched that. Alright, so what do you guys think? Yeah, Darling Grim Reaper Halloween decoration, but alright, Tiff picked the song, so I gotta star that because 'cause I'm gonna come back later and snag that, but I'm gonna this deserves I think this is gonna be after the cleansing one. Alright, are you guys ready for cleansing? And then we'll wrap up? I know, I needed some better I know I had a better video in here someplace, hang on. Let me just make sure before I let y'all go. Got some cemetery porn. You guys wanna see a really cool I think I do. I think I saved these, hang on. Oh, here, Tiff, you sent me that. Let me the sideway view of that one. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, let's add that. Now look at that photo, guys. What do you think? That looks different to me now. Like, I'm not so convinced. Like, I see a hand there, like, I don't know. I don't know. Now I see something there, unless there's oh, you know what? I wonder if there's something leaning up against, because if that bed's, like, pushed up into the corner, I wonder if that's right, like, bedding that's pushed up there now, or not now, but it's bedding that's been pushed up there, and it's looking like yeah, now I see it. Yep, now I see it. Good job, Tiff, because I see it better from this angle, but for a second there when I was looking at it, this bit of bedding, um, you go, "Yeah, I wish I had a pointer." I need a pointy thing so I can point stuff out. Uh, it looked like a hand, but then I'm looking at it, right? But you turn it sideways, I think there's bedding that's pushed up against that corner of the wall, and it's just the way it's draped there. So, yep, it's just a bed. That's just bedding. So, good job, Tiff. Gosh, Tiff is like my backstage producer now. I'm gonna have to pay her as much as I pay, Tanzie, which is, canned food. That's what I give Tansy. Oh, wait, where'd she go? Oh, she's sleeping in my sweatshirt again. Yep. I think that's what it is too. I can see it a lot more clearly with it sideways like that. Um, yeah. But when it's like that, like, if you didn't see her, like, if I took the person out of that and just looked over there, it kinda looks like there's a woman sitting there in bed with, like, the blankets pulled up over her and her arm kinda, like, to the front of her, but then when you really look at it, it's like, no, you can see where the light's reflecting off of the little bits of the bedding, so but good job, Tiff. Look at her debunking these. Bravo. Bravo, Tiff. You get the top boo prize tonight, which is bragging rights. Alright, guys, I'm gonna cleanse you real quick. Um, God, that's good. I'm gonna just let Tiff start manipulating all of our pictures during the stream, and then I'll download them and put them up here. Alright, let me cleanse you guys real quick. Alright, so we'll just do the 3 hours tonight. I am going to I'm gonna I'll do live tomorrow night, maybe not so late, maybe I'll like 7, 8 o'clock instead. I wanna talk about Corpse Man, um, and show I will take stills. Angie suggested the stills, I'll do that, I'll take stills off of that video. That way, hmm, yeah. I mean I've seen worse. I've seen worse things on Facebook or not Facebook, on YouTube, but I don't wanna get in trouble too. So maybe what we'll do, we'll talk about it, and then I'll put it right at the end. That way, if I gotta edit it out, I'll do it like that. But it is still up. The video is still up. It's in the Discord. Um, can I link it? Should I try to link it again? Yeah, no. So now I'm tired. But, yeah, so tomorrow night, if you guys wanna come back, I'll still do my Tuesday night like normal, and I'm not sure what I wanted to do some Irish folklore, like Irish and Scottish folklore, um, So maybe that's what Tuesday night will be, but Monday, I wanna talk about this guy because I do have some concerns about that long drive that he took from, Pennsylvania to Chicago to sell that skull, and I think he drove because that's the idea that I got. So if he did that, I'm kinda wondering what he hit up on the way. So, my thought is, like, how many other cemeteries, right? Like, maybe not more around Pencil in the Pennsylvania area, but what about all the ones between Chicago and there? And these might be some of the cemeteries I know. So, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna look into that a little bit. So and yeah, I think that's it, guys. So, I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll, yeah, I'll let you know. It might be earlier than that because right? Like, I'm just gonna not gonna be much to do. We're gonna be cold. I'm gonna not be playing outside building snowmen, so I'm gonna keep my butt right inside. And, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And don't forget, this coming Friday is when I'm gonna be on Traveling Fools, on Abby Normal. So, now I know how to post links. That I will post up here real quick. I think. Let me see if I can do that. So you guys can go subscribe to him, and that's where I'll be Friday night. And hang on. Let's see. Oh, he's doing trivia right now too. We can go over there if you guys are bored. Here, hang on. Um, I think I can do that. So hang on. Share, copy. You guys want to go over and pester him? I think that'd be kind of fun. So it's TF, the Traveling Fools that comes in here, so they're doing a trivia night, but, you guys can go oh, wait, I can't post it in this chat. I gotta post it in YouTube, 'cause YouTube's silly. Alright, here we go, guys. Um, there you go. So that's where I'm gonna go right after I sign off here. I'm gonna go check out their trivia night and see what it's about, but that's, Abby Normal's where I'll be Friday night, so like and, subscribe to TF so that you guys can come give me some moral support so I don't stick my well, I'm going to. I'm gonna say something out of color or you guys know how I am. I can't change. It's just the way I am, but yeah, it makes me who I am, so, there's a giant leprechaun. Are you looking at my clips? Not a leprechaun. I'm freaking Scottish. If anything, shit, I don't know, I'm a banshee. Yeah, because 'cause they're in Scotland too, but yeah, I don't know. If there's something you guys wanna talk about, let me know. I was just kinda thinking about keeping it a little light since we went down the digging up stuff, with people doing nasty stuff. I still gotta put together something for the mortician. I think that's gonna be Thursday though, because that's a lot. Ugh, these people are just sick and weird. So yeah. So let's go if you guys wanna come join me, I'm gonna head there after this. I gotta close stuff up, but I'll be over there if you guys wanna come join me, but definitely subscribe so that you guys can give me moral support, please, please, please. Alright, guys. I saged you, you're all good. I'll keep you guys reminded. I'll remind you Thursday night too, but, I wanna remind you now so you guys can schedule it in because I need you there. I need you with me. Yeah, you know how I am. Alright, guys. Love you. Thank you for being here tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow night. And that will be it. And let me end it, and I have a new outro coming, so hold on to your underpants. It's gonna look pretty similar, but it'll be new. And maybe hello, Rubicon, and goodbye, Rubicon. Hey, come join us for trivia. Hit the link. Everybody come over. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. Maybe. I don't know. They've been going since 10:30, so I don't know how much longer they'll be there, but if we all pop in and say hi, that'd be kind of fun. Alright, I'll see you guys there. Good night.